Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Toon Review YouTube channel. And it has been a disastrous night so far, guys. Nothing seems to be working. I've had my daughter's computer trying to get it to work and set the studio up with the scoreboard and everything. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to do it tonight, guys. So it is just me and the commentary without any of the flashy graphics, unfortunately. But hey, we don't need flashy graphics to enjoy ourselves. Well, the team has just come out, and if you bear with us, I'm going to turn this over because it's not working. I will get sorted in a minute, guys. Don't worry. I just can't see the bloody screen. And I need to see the match. And this is flopping around like a bloody useless penis. I do apologise for this, guys. I really do. It's a disastrous start to the evening. I just hope the match isn't as bad as my computer's. Doesn't seem to want to sit on there anymore. Well, isn't this going grand? Jesus Christ. My whole thing's decided to fall apart on us. Just fall apart. What is going on here? That's what the problem is. It's not tight in there. Look. There you can. You see, we'll always get there in the end. Guys, we'll always get there in the end. No, we won't, because this has gone all floppy on us now. What is going on here? I think this is the worst start to Watchalong anybody's ever had. And if this isn't a Sinclair, Jason, I want an award for this. I mean, this is just naff. Anyway, I'll keep talking while I'm trying to fix my mic, shall I? Very interesting team lineup tonight, guys. Of course, as we see, Emil Kraft is back in the side, which is wholeheartedly terrible news. Certainly for me, it is. I don't understand why he's put Emil Kraft in the side. He has been, yes, he did play well in the other two games. It has to be said, he did all right. But with Mankiwa playing at Chelsea, I thought Mankiwa would have been first in line. But unfortunately, he isn't. So there we go. Mankiwa is on the bench. And Emil Kraft starts the game. Now, let's see if this has worked. Hey, you see? Just a bit of patience and a bit of time, Paul. That's all that matters. Anyway, so Emil Kraft in the side, Shah, Byrne, and of course, Matty Target at left back. Then we have in the midfield, Willock, Joe Linton, and Bruno. So Bruno and Joe Linton get to start for the first time. That is exciting news, guys. And up front, he's gone with Miggy on the left, or Fraser on the left, Miggy on the right, whatever they want to do with Wood in the middle. So Maxie's on the bench. Very strange decisions, guys. But let's rattle through your comments. V's in the house. Good evening. Adrian says Miggy has been used to stretch the defence by running all over the place. That's possibly right. Stu, good evening. Adrian says, I am Josh. I'm not sure what's going on there. Josh, you okay? Well, hello. Miggy will exhaust them before ASM will destroy them later. I really hope you're right. Good evening, all, says Andrew. Maggots in the house. Trolls is in the house. Pickford conveniently injured. Yeah. I don't know what to make of that. I think it's... Oh, no! We've gone again! And I've just cut my bloody finger open. Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with this machine tonight? Guys, it's flopping like a bloody... It needs some Viagra. I don't know what's going on. My microphone has died. Look at this. What on earth is going on here? Do I need to wrap that? All right, hang on. I'm just going to get in a rage. I will be with you soon, guys. Don't worry. Give us 2 minutes. I'm back. I'm not sure how well you can hear me, guys, because can somebody just put in the comments if they can hear me? We can. Right. Great. Let's get on with the bloody show. What a pain in the ass. My microphone bit has snapped. I can't get anything on there. I don't know what the hell's going on. But hopefully you guys can hear me loud and clear. And we can get on with the show. For Christ's sake. Honestly, that's the brutal truth about live stuff. When you go live, you never know what's going to happen. And this bloody stupid arm that holds my microphone is completely snapped. And now I'm buggered. I've cut my hand open. I've got a makeshift microphone in front of us. I'm still using the same one, but it's resting on something. But hey ho, at least you can hear me. We'll I don't know what the volume's like on this bloody thing, to be honest, but we'll go for that. We'll see if that's any better. Right, there we go. So I'm just trying to get, bleeding for the cause. Definitely, Ian. Definitely. Right. So it's all about the crack. Indeed it is. And listen, that's the crack tonight. I deserve a Sinclair award or, some sort of thing. Listen, I'm having a really bad time with any sort of stuff at the minute with regards to software. My MacBook broke the other day. That's had to be sent off away with it to Apple to get repaired. So I'm without that. So all my usual graphics and my systems and everything else is on my MacBook, and I don't have it. So I'm using a really knackered old laptop as well as my daughters to watch the game on. So I'm hoping I'm a bit louder now. So I've just turned the mic up so just so you can hear a bit better. But anyway, so Newcastle starting lineup, not the one I wanted to see, to be, if I'm quite honest with you, because I wanted to see us go with Mankiw at right back and certainly play Maxi on the left, but it's not happening today. We're going the other way. We got Miggy playing with Fraser, so that's going to be very, very interesting. But guys, as usual, if I can just ask you to not put any spoilers in the chat. Make sure that when you're watching the commentary, you don't comment on anything until I've said what's happened in the game during the commentary, because some people may be behind, some people may be bang on, but you never know. So don't put any comments in until I've commentated on it. But if you do enjoy the show tonight, guys, be sure to hit that like button for me, and also please do consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. It doesn't always start like this, the watch-alongs, believe me. We're a lot more organized normally than we are tonight, but never mind. We are as we are, and the game is going to be starting very shortly, so very, very much looking forward to that. And of course, if you want to donate to the channel tonight, you can by using Super Chat. If you just hit the $ at the bottom of the live comments, and that will take you through to Super Chat and however much you want to donate. Right. So we're getting a few comments saying 4-0, 3-1 to the Toon. I hope you're right. I really do. I believe I went 4-1 in my predictions. I may be completely wrong about that, but time will certainly tell. Pickford not playing, of course. I don't understand what's going on with Jordan Pickford. Is he conveniently injured? Who knows, guys? Who the hell knows? But listen, this is one match, as you know, I want to win. This is a match I feel Newcastle United have to win. And Jesus Christ, I'm telling you now. I mean, look at them pathetic excuses for flags. I mean, it's like waving a bit of paper around. I mean, Frankie Lampard's gone for this magnificent atmosphere. And quite honestly, I can see a few flags waving. But is that anything like war flags displays? Jesus Christ. They may as well... Hey, there's a dinosaur in the Newcastle end as well. Unfortunately, he's not here. He's not going to be partaking in the match. I'm seeing them should have waved their white flags. Indeed. Oh, there's an Everton fan with a big hole in his ear there. Interesting attire. But listen, this is a big, big game. Try and get your clock correct, please. Listen, there won't be a clock tonight, guys. There's no scoreboard because I ain't got the software. Tonight is very different because I'm on a different computer. I'm having to manage without my MacBook, which I feel lost because that is so fast. It's so good. It's up to date. And now I have to put up with a bloody, 3-year-old, 4-year-old laptops that are just naff, to be honest. Naff. I hate using Windows, but then again, here we go. 4-0 says Danielle, no probs. Andy Toon says, evening, Paul. Let's send Doon these Scouse Mackhams 3-1. I really hope you're right, buddy. I hope you're right. I mean, their flags are absolutely abysmal, aren't they? It's more laughable than the Southampton game the other day when they decided to have bloody Goofy and Pluto walking behind the brass band. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, let's just see. Fahid, thank you very much for your super chat, mate. Here for your eloquent 18+ commentary. Well, thank you very much, dude. I don't know how it's going to go tonight. I don't know how angry I'm going to get, but we better do well. Ronald, thank you very much for your £5 super sticker, mate. You're very, very, very kind, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's commentary. Neil says, finally, my stream is in sync with yours. Well, I hope so. We haven't kicked off yet on mine, but listen, Prime Video, it's on the internet, so you could be ahead, you could be behind, you could be level. God knows. But we'll see. Danielle says, I can't describe my love for Big Joe. Come on, lad. Everton were talking about the flags like they were going to blow war flags out the water. Well, it hasn't materialized like that, has it? Very poor. Trolls, thank you for the 50 krona, mate. As usual, fantastic donator to the channel. Very, very kind of you, mate. Thank you so much. Bruno, Toon says, Vincent. They're just going through the lineups now. Good evening, Mark. Got a mate who's a diehard Everton fan, and he's saying they're going to get battered. He's not hopeful at all. Well, you can understand Everton fans feeling like that, given how the last few games have gone. They haven't exactly gone brilliantly for them, have they? Caitlin and Nick say, I love seeing little Fraser stand next to Massive Bert. It's a thing now, isn't it? It's a thing with them, guys. They're just doing it now. It's just a funny thing for them every game now, isn't it? It's brilliant. Someone on Facebook says 3-0 to the Toon, Paul. How are the lads? Indeed. Up the Toon says nostalgia never dies. Do you think Everton go down? Listen, I mean, as the manager said earlier on, right, this isn't going to determine whether Everton go down or our season. It's not going to determine that. But what Everton do have is an extremely difficult run-in. One of the hardest run-ins for anyone at the bottom of the league. That's not even in question. So this is going to be very, very interesting, because what I said last night on the preview show was if we go for it and try and get on top of Everton early doors, we might, get the crowd on the backs and really get at them. I'm surprised with certain players in the team. I'm very surprised to see Kraft there, to be honest. But, let's see how he does. Ronald says, will the refs be fair tonight? I am not too sure about that, my friend. They'll need bigger flags. Damn right. Bye, Niall. Yes, indeed. Come on, we can do these. Lots of stew. Geordie Kev says, Battle of the Brazilians, the day like. Let's hope it's our two that do the business. Indeed. Very, very close to kickoff, guys. They're about to take the knee, and we will be off. Hope Keane scores an own goal. I just hope we score lots of goals. I'm okay, Peter. Hope you're well too, mate. Paul, I think St. Maximin will leave in the summer, says Kate. Well, nobody knows what's going on. We're underway at the skip. So here we go. Everton versus Newcastle United. Newcastle in the famous black and whites, and an early touch for Martin Dubravka. So then, come on. I'm okay, Lucas. I hope you're well too, mate. Again, please, no spoilers in the comments tonight, whether you're ahead or behind. Comment on it when you've heard me commentate on it, please. Just some respect for everybody watching. Begovic in goal. He must be 355 years old now. Either that or he's a vampire. In goal instead of the apparently injured Tyrannosaurus Pickford. A Geordie boy here in Roanoke, Virginia. Ready, says Chris Murray. Indeed you are, my son. Indeed. Newcastle, Kraft has the ball. Plays it forward. And early touch for Chris Wood, but he's beaten to by the centre-back, and it goes for a throw into Newcastle. Right on the centre line. Do you prefer Kraft or Manquillo, says Dexter T. Manquillo every day of the week, mate, but, it's not to beat tonight. Come on the Toon, Teddy, skip rats apart. A new one. I love it. Love it. Newcastle have a throw just inside the Everton half with Emil Kraft. He loops it. I'm not sure what kind of throw-in that was, to be fair. He's not the greatest at taking throw-ins, is he? He really isn't. Everton appealing for a free kick. And I think they've got one. Flash Gordon going down there. Yeah. I'm not sure, really. Emil Kraft was just using his strength, but Flash Gordon went flying. And he has given a free kick to Everton. Well, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Well, is the referee Craig Pawson? Because it says a different referee on Newcastle United's website. It said Graham Scott. I believed it was Pawson. And it looks like Pawson as far as I can see. Joe Linton again putting his boot in there straight away. Oh, God, is Mike Dean fourth official? Paul, mate, what do you think the score will be, says John Doe? I'm going 4-1 Newcastle. I'm sticking to my original prediction. I may be right, but I may be very, very wrong as well, guys. Cross comes in from Everton. It's very low. There's nobody there. Dubravka, at the second attempt, grabs the ball. Adam says, need to win this, and I think we'll be safe. He's going 3-1. Click the like button. Show Paul some much-needed love tonight, says Julie. Thank you very much. I needed after the start I've had to this bloody stream. Never a free kick, says Roy. Indeed, it wasn't. But anyway, Newcastle play the ball long. Again, Chris Wood doesn't win the header, which is frustrating again. Joe Linton chasing the ball down as he so well does. So Fraser started on the left, guys. So Miggy is playing on the right-hand side. And Newcastle United, that should be a throw-in. No, it's a corner. Big Dan Burn coming across. I said Everton might start with a really quick approach to this game. We need to do what we did in the Everton game and just slow it down. Just let them have the little spell. Keith, thanks very much for the $10 super chat, matey. Have a beer on me tonight, fella. Thank you so much, bud. Really appreciate that. Good evening, Chloe. Evening, Thomas. Evening, Chairs. So Damari Gray's going to take this throw as corner for Everton. It's floated across to the back post, and the header is won. But it's safely into the arms of Martin Dubravka. Straight at him there. I'm trying to see who got the header in there for Everton. Doesn't really matter, does it? It went straight to him. Jason says, come on, boys. We need to shut them up. Indeed, we do. Sorry, Paul, you're too far ahead for me. At least 4. And catch you after the match. 4-1 winners. Hey, yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Island. Indeed he do. Happy St. Patrick's Day, indeed. Miggy chasing after the ball, but it goes straight out for a throw-in. I find that selection a very, very strange one, to be fair, but we'll see how the game goes. We can only praise Miggy and get behind him today. James says, am I the only one who hates our long ball? Yeah, because it doesn't go anywhere. That's a problem that we were talking about in the review of the Chelsea game. The ball comes up the wood and it comes straight back. He doesn't hold the ball up, and he needs to do better with that. Nice to see Fabian Schär captain tonight, by the way, guys. Really good to see him captain. What's the score? Says Spicy Pep. It's still 0-0. We're just coming up to the 5th minute of the game on here. So where's Donny van de Beek? I don't think he's playing either. Up the Toon. M2 says, why is St. Max on the bench again? Well, he's obviously still not 100% fit. Our first match facing someone lower than us in the table. Yeah, the last time was West Ham at home, the first game of the season, simply in alphabetical order. So, yeah, it's a nice change to face somebody who is below us. Do you think Everton will go down, says Louis? Listen, if they lose tonight, if we beat them, they've got a very difficult run-in, and it's going to be very hard for them to get out of it. Visa's definitely not the only one. I was whinging about long balls against Chelsea. Yeah, I like to see us play a bit of football on the ground. And just, instead of punting it long all the time, because it just comes back from Chris Wood. I don't know what it is. Anyway, battle's going on again. The Kraft does well to win that. Was it Kraft? No. Bruno fighting for the ball. That's what we've got to do. We've got to keep fighting. Just keep fighting. I think Eddie trying to give our walking wounded a break. ASM on in the second half. Possibly. I mean, we've got to remember there's an international break after this. You know what I mean? So there's an opportunity there. The players will get rested, and so give him a second half if need be. That's what it's all about. Watching again from Miami, 5 days left till I'm back in the Toon, says Wardle. Tango Wife says, can you get a synchronized match clock on screen at some point so we can light with it? I can't, I'm sorry. I don't have the facilities tonight, unfortunately, due to my MacBook deciding it didn't want to work anymore. But we will be back to normal, hopefully, for the next watch along because, Apple need to fix it and fix it fast because it's only 6 months old. Yeah, my tech is down. Very much tech is down. But hey, you've still got the commentary. It's not all about the graphics. Everton trying to play it long again. Richarlison tangling with Bruno. Well, Everton haven't started in the blistering way that I thought they were going to start, to be honest. No way have they. I thought there'd be a little bit more on top of us than this in the first 10 minutes, with all the atmosphere and the flags and everything getting going, but it hasn't been the case. It's still 0-0. No real threats from, either side, it's fair to say. Long ball now up from Begovic. Dan Burn wins the header, but I'm not sure what the Everton player's doing. He's given a free kick again. Now, I'm not sure why he's gone down holding his ankle. Just pathetic refereeing again. Oh, here we go. He's having a word with Dan Burn. I'm not sure why. I mean, Dan Burn just stood his ground to win the header. I mean, he catches the back of his ankle, but he's running. It's not like he's deliberately brought him down. But once again, the Whingers are out in the Everton team, so they get a free kick. I think you're right. Everton are going to play a long ball as well, by the looks of things. Which is I just don't want us to play a long ball. I want us to play it on the ground. Long ball forward there for Everton. Go straight out to play. No worries. Bosh, bing. And there's Frankie Lampard barking his orders out. Fahad says, boys seem a bit too relaxed for my liking. Maybe. But listen, it's nice to play relaxed sometimes, rather than get all het up and nervous. It's nice to see our lads play with a bit of swagger for once and a bit of confidence. Saying that, we're not going to get beat here. We're going to put up a performance. Long ball forward from Dubravka. Missed by Willock. He's got some chasing to do there, but Miggy comes back. It's clipped through. Bit of pace there. Good ball, that. That could have worked out a lot better for Everton. Dan Burn on the ball now, plays it back to Dubravka. Dubravka across to Shah now. Shah deep inside his own half. He's going to go long again. He's hunting for Chris Wood. Wood actually wins the header this time. Miggy has it on the right-hand side. Plays it inside to Bruno. Bruno going down the right-hand side. Switches a lovely ball through to Emil Kraft. Kraft in the box. Plays it across. Good defending by Everton, but that could have been the first goal of the game. Kraft just couldn't pick anybody. He tried to pick Joe Linton out. What a ball that was by Bruno. Fantastic bit of play. Jesus Christ. That was so close, guys. It was nearly 1-0. Brilliant ball from Bruno. Good ball, to be fair, from Kraft. I mean, he tried to pick Big Joe out, but unfortunately, the Everton defender was on it in a flash. Kevin says, Big Six always protected by the league. We should have won against Chelsea, but here come Newcastle again. Long ball from Bruno, right out to the left-hand side, finds Fraser. Fraser cuts on his right. It's a good cross for Woods, and it's straight at Begovic. Two big opportunities for Newcastle United in the 5 minutes, in the space of 2-3 minutes there. Newcastle knocking the ball around nicely. Decore, don't twist to give a foul away when you've just really had a gift of a free kick. So stop moaning. But that was a brilliant chance for Chris Wood. If he'd just gone back from where Begovic had come from, it was 1-0. But a very, very good couple of minutes for Newcastle United. That's a certainty. Andrew said, Woodman, for fuck's sake, that's your bread and butter. Yeah, it is. And he should have done what he did at Southampton, headed back across into the other corner, and it's a goal. But what a ball that was by Bruno, by the way, to play Emil Kraft in. Just absolutely superb. I mean, we should be aiming for Big Dan Burn on every bloody free kick. I mean, he's literally 110 foot bigger than any bugger else. In comes the ball from Matt Targett, headed away by Everton. Back in there by Fabian Schär. Schär comes on to volley it, but he was never getting to that. And Everton now trying to break out. And they're breaking out really quickly, but good defending by Newcastle to win the ball back. That's what we've been seeing from this team time and time again, winning the ball back with absolute brilliance, it has to be said. It's back with Dubravka now. And he goes long. But unfortunately, he just finds the Everton left back. Not the greatest of goal kicks there. Only just started. Give Wood a minute. Yep, we will. Definitely goals in this, I think. Jason says this will put the shits up them exactly what we need to do. Yeah, keep on doing this. Upset the apple cart. Get the skip rats on the back straight away. And I tell you what, we've got a chance of winning this game. Without a doubt. Because Everton, throwing the bits of paper down at the start of the match and all that kind of crap, it hasn't really worked. That is a real up and under from Dan Burn. Willock wins the header well. Now, Chris Wood, he's pushed down. Free kick to Newcastle United. Just keep doing this, boys. Just keep getting at them. Keep getting at them constantly. And they're going to hate this. If we can keep winning the ball. The G-Man needs to dig out another back-heel reverse volley, says Kendo. Indeed, the G-Man does. Or the G-Man can find J7 and score a goal. Newcastle coming back again down the right-hand side with Joe Willock. He skipped past Holgate. Cross comes in. Oh, just cut out at the near post. And again, Newcastle looking dangerous down that right-hand side. And that's a soft free kick given away by Fabian Schär. And he kicks the ball away in pure disgust. He might get booked for that. Referee tells him to calm down, lad, calm down. You're a very nice man, Luke Shields, aren't you? But we'll see you later, sunshine. Yeah. What time is Paul on? I want to sync my stream. You're very funny. Very funny. What minute are you at right now, says Jeff? I'm at 13 minutes and 10 seconds. But my internet stream is not very good at all. It keeps sort of breaking up all the time. It's doing me head in. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? It's not easy. Matt Targett with a throw-in deep inside the Newcastle half, flicked on by Big Joe, flicked on by Chris Wood. Ryan Fraser, he's bundled over. And he's won a free kick. Everton keep complaining, but they've got nothing to complain about. You know what I mean? Blatant pushes like that are going to get penalised. Please don't ask for live stream websites. We are not allowed to give them out. So please don't ask for them. Howie Paul, hope it's all good with you, mate. Choppy game, this says Nick. It is indeed a choppy game. Rock on, Paul. Yeah, I'll try. We've got a free kick here that I think are going to try and play straight into the box. Dan Burn is around the area again. It's going to be Matty Targett to launch this in again. Matt Targett with his left peg floats it right towards the edge of this penalty area. Dan Burn is under it. It's headed away. Comes out to Kraft. Back to Miggy. Back to Emil Kraft. I think he's going to turn and go backwards. No, he doesn't. He plays the ball forwards towards Chris Wood. Wood gets a header on it. Oh, terrible control. That was an opportunity again. Really bad control. I mean, my stream keeps going into slow motion for some reason. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But this is what happens when you have to rely on the internet for stuff. I mean, advertising that fantastic internet they've got, this mighty shit, that can even land a plane. Where is that? Where is that? Because it's certainly not in my area. Final product not there so far, says Matthew. I totally agree. It's not there at the minute. Do you know what? I might get an actual better service on my iPhone than this bloody laptop, to be honest. Hey. Streaming delay. There's a surprise. You know, because we're in so much bloody demand. Anyway, we're back on. Long free kick again from Newcastle. Headed away. Fraser's volley. It just goes wide. But again, that's the kind of pressure I want to see from Newcastle. Eddie Howe looks a bit frustrated at that finish, but hey, it wasn't that bad. It was an opportunity. I keep pausing my prime to sync with you, and you keep getting further behind. Jeremy, I do apologise. But hey-ho. Everton fighting for their lives. I think if we go up, it will crush them. Yeah, if we score, you know, it will. It will crush them straight away. And that's what we've got to try and do because, you know, get the crowd on the back. We know the crowd have been furious with the way they've played so far this season. They're not happy with the way things are going. And, you know, I think we can get one over them. Definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right, I actually do have a much better stream on my phone. So there you go. We'll watch it on my phone. That is so much better than what I'm watching on the laptop. That's how shit my laptop is. When was the last time you ever saw Bruce take notes during the game? Well, he did, but it was for his takeaway order at the end of the game. He always used to give it to Agnew and say, "Hey, Steve, there it is, son. Well, you know, I fancy a bit of cabbage in it today." Anyway, Begovic boosts the ball forward. We've got 17, coming up to 18 minutes gone in the game. I mean, I think we've been the better side at the minute. Miggy's gone rolling around on the side of the pitch and then suddenly decides to get up when he realises that he hasn't won the throw-in. But here's a break for Fraser through the middle. Fraser still going at it. And a good tackle. But that's good play from Ryan Fraser. Just a bit stronger. He could have got in there. Chance. Just a little bit sloppy with the ball for my liking, says Andrew. If you score first, we will tank them, says Ian. I believe that. What a hell of a ball that was by Willock. Through the middle. Good defending by the Everton guy. Mr. Keane. But Newcastle playing some decent stuff here, guys. We're playing some decent stuff. Definitely the better team. But we are playing against Skip Rat, remember. So, you know, we should be the better team. Newcastle coming forward again. Everton desperately scrambling to get it away, but it keeps coming to a Newcastle player. And I'd love to think we can score while we're on top. Here we come again. Lovely little 1-2. Cleared away again. And now Everton have the ball with Iwobi. He cuts inside. And Everton trying to break forward, but they're not really breaking with any pace, guys. They're not really. But here's Richarlison. He's got Dan Burn for company. Richarlison cuts onto his right, crosses it low, and it's cleared away by Matt Targett with his right foot. Great little header. And Joe Linton brings it away for Newcastle. He's got Miggy outside him. And then Joe Linton is flattened as the ball went. I mean, come on, referee. It's a pink and yellow card, man. Jesus Christ. Slap me in the cheek with a bloody monkey's testicle. I'm telling you, I'm sick of that. His elbow's up there. Here we go again. I mean, he's tried to. I'm not the only one that didn't see that, by the way. Fuck's sake. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Andrew says, so is our attack surprise Everton with attacks by Kraft? Yes, it is. Quite clearly. Here we go again. Long ball forward from Newcastle United. It's not the greatest one. And Begovic gives his defender a shout, and it runs all the way back to Asmir Begovic, you know. Jeremy says, you're loads ahead of me now. I do apologise. Jason says, monkey's testicle, nasty. Yeah, but that's what it is. Paul, can you give regular-ish clock updates? I can. We've got 20 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock, and it is still Everton 0, Newcastle 0. But again, I'm pretty pleased with the way we've started this game, guys, if I'm openly honest. 670 watching. Please do hit that like button and do subscribe if you are new to the channel. Lots of stuff on here. It's a great big family, the Toon Review, and that's what we intended to be moving forward. Less than 250 away from 10K, which is bizarre. It's fantastic. So maybe we can hit that sometime very, very soon. So get subscribing, guys. Kendo says, why is it always UFC rules when playing against us these days? I know. I mean, did anybody notice Decoria stick his elbow up there? Or is that just me imagining it? Because I don't think I did. Anyway, long ball out to the right-hand side now with Miguel Almiron. He passes inside to Bruno. Bruno gives him it back, and we just play it back to Shaw. Lovely little ball to Kraft. Then on to Miggy. Sorry, Bruno. Great football this by Newcastle. Little one-touch play. Beautiful crossfield ball now to Ryan Fraser. Brilliant bit of play this from Newcastle. Oh, Joe Linton with a glorious turn. Tries to get it onto his right foot, but he's hounded out by the skip rack defenders. And there you go again. Throwing yourself to the floor. And Dan Burn... Oh, he hasn't given a free kick. Get up! Now, if you're going to have a haircut like that, Richarlison, you deserve to be stamped on, to be honest. That's a great ball out. Fraser. Oh, what a touch by Matty Targett, and we've got a corner. As Fraser tries to whip it in. Fraser just tried to whip it in there like he'd be whipping an Amsterdam lady. Richarlison's still bitching, but he's not going to get anything for that, really. He's just not. Saw a replay, definitely brought an elbow up. Indeed, he did. Indeed. We need to wind Richarlison right up. I do believe that as well. He's crying already. Fraser's corner. Punched away by Bergovic. Oh, it comes to the edge of the box. Shot comes in and it's deflected wide again for another corner. Miggy's got his head in his hands. He must have thought that was going in. Came to one on his left peg again. Oh, maybe it took two deflections really off the Everton players. So there you go. Shoot on sight from everywhere. Yes. Corner kick again to Newcastle United. I believe it's going to be Matty Targett in swing. Big Dan Burn again looking over Decore as they turned around thinking, Christ almighty, I thought I was tall until I met you, buddy. Love Richarlison at the Villa, him and Coutinho. Nah. I feel like I can do better than Richarlison, to be honest. Anyway, corner comes in. Oh, it's gone right across the face of the goal again. And it's a corner again. Willock is looking as if to say, what the hell happened? Oh, it looked like it was going to be Chris Wood's header. And the defender just flicked it. Just flicked. Unbelievable. Anyway, Fraser puts another corner in. Right deep one again. It's come out to Miggy on the other side now. Miggy's trying to get a position to whip in across. He does eventually, but it's a very poor one and cleared by Everton. Richarlison, he's never going to beat Fabian Schär. And Everton let it roll out for a throw in because they need a break. They need a break. We are whipping their asses here. We just need to keep whipping them like a rented mule. Anyway, deep throw in deep inside Everton's half. Precious as Richard, indeed. If we score, the place will fall apart, says Jason. I agree. We need to score while we're on top. Coming up to 24 and a half minutes gone in the game. Still 0-0 at Goodison. But we are winning everything at the minute. We are winning 50-50 balls. We're winning loose balls. Ooga Booga says, why a mule? I don't know. It's better than saying a donkey. V says, anyone tries to spoil it, I'll hurt to deal with. Thanks, V. Indeed. Nice mule, Paul. Did we see Willock jump? I believe we did. We saw quite a few of them jump, but unfortunately he couldn't get the heads on it. But I'm really pleased with this first half performance, guys. It's another good one. It's another good one. Scott Fisher says, I like this page. Well, get yourself subscribed, my man. Big Joe looks so much better these days. Indeed, he does. Looks a lot more healthier as well. Oh, come on, man. You cannot expect to get away with that, Flash Gordon. He barged into Bruno Guimaraes there like he was Ming the Merciless. I mean, you can't complain of a free kick like that. You just can't. Anyway, Willock now has the ball in a lot of space. Comes to Chris Wood, who, again, doesn't get there. Everton now coming forward. But we win the ball back brilliantly with Emil Kraft. And I can't believe I've just said those words. Joe Linton now spiraling forwards with his big long legs in motion. Target plays a lovely ball down the line for Ryan Fraser, who's bundled over. But we win. Holgate went into him like a steam train. Fraser's looking a little bit angry. Miggy's down on the other side. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, I'm sorry, but this ball played down for Fraser. Look at Holgate here. He pushes him over. Jesus Christ. Miggy's holding his knee here. Now, of course, we don't know if Miggy's actually injured or whether he's not, but, you know, we never know with Miggy. But it was a tackle he made on Damari Gray, and I think it was knee on knee. I mean, he played on and then passed the ball and then went down after he'd passed the ball. But it was a brilliant bit of defending, just nicked the ball off him. Now we are creeping up the league. The Premier and Cartel are up to skullduggery with refs and VAR against us. Here's the corner. Fraser floats it in again. Oh, a header comes in from Big Dan. No, it's Big Chris Wood. And he fires it over the bar. Well, he probably nearly gave 3,000 Newcastle fans in the away end there a bit of wood had that gone in. But unfortunately, it's just too high. But at least he's winning a ball. That's good to see. Leonardo says we need a goal in the next 5. Indeed. How is that in a foul on Fraser? Well, you asked me. Terrible decision. Great commentary. Keep it up. My heart might just last the game out, says Jason. Thanks, buddy. Referee's blown again. And another free kick to Newcastle. I mean, Everton have only got themselves to blame here. Look at Richarlison. I mean, spit your dummy out, son. Honestly, these players are just pathetic. We have another free kick with Fabian Schär is going to launch. Can't see what's happening, but it's still exciting. Yes, it is. Oh, well, I'm not sure whether Fabian Schär actually went for goal there. And he spotted the goalkeeper off his line. And Begovic has just thrown it straight out. I mean, guys, Everton are shite. I mean, they are shite. It's all Newcastle here. We are looking at a better team now. Knew they couldn't keep up the intensity. Wood, come on, he can't stop missing these. Indeed, he can't. Almiron hasn't been too bad, to be fair. Richarlison, a big baby, says Barry. He went for goal, says Ian. I thought he did. What an attempt that would have been as well, by the way. He brilliantly saw Begovic off his line. It's all Newcastle, guys. It's all Newcastle first half. And here we come again down the right-hand side. It's Miggy. And now Bruno. Bruno just turns, has a look, see what's available. Lovely little ball into Joe Linton. Joe Linton into Fraser. Fraser knocks it back to Big Dan Burn. Burn to Matt Target now. Target head up again into Bruno. Bruno then all the way back to Dubravka. Playing the possession game at the minute, guys. The possession game. Fabian Schär. Then he goes long looking for Chris Wood. It's not the greatest of balls in at all, to be honest. And now Everton break. First time they've had a real break forward into our half for quite a number of minutes now. Coming up to the half hour, it is still 0-0 at Goodison Park. Everton have won a corner. Or is that a throw in? I'm not quite sure. I think it's a throw. Right by the corner flag. Schär would be a legend for that. The Albert Award of Defender, cheeky chips. That would have outdone him, I think. That would have outdone Albert without a shadow of a doubt. Bloody hell, we should be 3-0 up, only a matter of time, says Mark. Yeah, I think we're playing bloody well. What are the possession stats? I haven't seen any possession stats yet anyway, so I'd be interested, Ellis, to see what they are. Guys, remember to like the show if you're enjoying the commentary so far. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button and welcome yourself into the Toon Review family. You can become a member as well if you hit the join button underneath the video. And of course, you can donate by hitting that super chat button, which is the $ just underneath the live comments. Thank you very much in advance for that. For F's sake, get the toffee hammer out, says Peter. Ironically, Paul is ahead of my stream. Well, that makes a change. Just over the half hour now, and Newcastle United have pretty much controlled this first half. They've been very, very good again. Bruno now outside to the left-hand side where Target is waiting. Target plays a lovely ball through for Joe Linton. He just couldn't get the cross in before Holgate blocked it, and it's another corner to Newcastle. But what a brilliant pass by Matt Target. Good run by Joe Linton. Just thought he could have got there a bit quicker, Big Joe. But you know, if he's holding that injury a little bit, then obviously, you know, we understand why. But we have another corner. We've got to try. Corner comes in. It's gone all the way to the back post where Fabian Schär waits. He floats it back across. Byrne goes in. And Everton managed to volley the ball clear. I tell you what, it's been... Everton don't know what's hit them here. I don't think they've expected Newcastle to be as strong as this. I don't know why, because Apocalyptic Workshop, what is absolute wank, missed far too many sitters. Indeed, I need a mystery solving. How does Harry Maguire get the England team and not Dan Burn? You know what it is? I don't give a toss about that England team. It's just fixed. You're talking about Harry Maguire, Tyrone Mings. I mean, Jesus Christ. I've seen a horse with 3 legs move quicker than Tyrone Mings, you know. He's terrible. Everton is just a poor man's Chelsea, really poor, whining, bitching, diving and playing dirty. That's all they can do because they know the shite. And they know they've only got the skips to go back to tonight. Anyway, Bruno wins the ball in midfield. Target's going after it. He'll keep the ball in. He thumps it down the pitch. Chris Wood can't get there, but it comes to Bruno now in the midfield. Bruno gives it to Joe Willock, who's playing much more advanced in this game at the moment. Outside to Miggy. Miggy now looking to cut in on his left or go down the byline. He does cut back on his left to Emil. No, it's not. It's Bruno. He does really well. He's beaten his man again. He's going all the way at the byline, floated across in. Newcastle are just pummeling Chelsea at the minute. They really are. And Joe Willock thinks he should have won a corner there, but the referee has given a goal kick. But again, absolutely fantastic stuff from Newcastle. Super Frankie Lampard telling his team to push up the pitch because they are playing very, very deep at the minute. They are. There's no doubt about that. Chelsea, Paul? No, I was reading a comment out, Julie. Somebody saying that Everton were poor man's Chelsea. But they are because they live in skips. That's what I was saying, not Chelsea. TMC, big up my day, mate. Crocodile shoes. Indeed. Almiron has been a standout performer so far. He's had a decent game, I must admit. He has played well. He's making himself available all the time. But here come Everton. This is a bit dangerous. But again, we win the ball back. And, oh, what a little touch that was. Brilliant bit of play there. And we drive through now the midfield. And I'm not sure who that was to. Emil Kraft driving through the middle of the field. I don't know what the hell he was doing there. But his ball was an absolute turnip to try and find Chris Wood. Did you just say Chelsea said? No! If only Wilson was fit, it would be game over by now. I have to believe that. Definitely. What's the score, mate? It's 0-0, 34 minutes gone. Can I buy Almiron and St. Maximan, says Martin. Our Brazilians are better than your Brazilians, says Kendo. ASM for Almiron, get Fraser on the right. Well, I don't think Almiron's been too bad. He's had quite an impact in the first half. And that's a very, very late tackle. And once again, Richarlison decides to roll around like a fucking Michelin tyre. Get up, you bell end! See, what is it with these players just trying to get players booked and stuff? What's happened to Kraft? He started playing football, says John Joe. Not that pass before. It were a very poor pass. Trying to play Chris Wood. Where is your clock and time, Paul? I have no graphics tonight because I don't have my MacBook. It broke on me the other day. It's been sent to Apple, so hopefully be back soon. Julie says, subscribe to the channel, folks. So close to 10K. Indeed. Please do stick a like and a subscribe if you're new. As Miggy goes for a tumble, but he gets nothing from the referee. Miggy makes me laugh. That's twice he's done that in this game. He's gone for a tumble and then realised he hasn't got the free kick. He's got straight back up and sprinting like a bloody, like a coyote. Unbelievable. Anyway, it's with Dan Burn now, as Newcastle pushing forward again, just over the halfway line. He plays that into Joe Linton. Joe Linton back to Dan Burn. Dan Burn's head up. He plays it wide to Matty Target, into Fraser. Back to big Dan Burn. Burn into Grameras, and he plays it all the way back again to Dubravka. So again, we're playing possession here, guys. For such a big lad, Richarlison does fall over so easily. Yes. because he's a monumental bell end and a whinger. Oh, referee! Oh, seriously, man. Fraser Chester ball past the Everton player, gets barged over. Of course it's not a free kick, says the referee. Jesus, wept. Beautiful bit of skill by Ryan Fraser, by the way. But Everton have it now with Decore, who looks like he's got legs longer than the A1 motorway. Jesus Christ. Richarlison out jumped by Fabian Schär. Comes down to Miggy. Lovely little touch into Joe Willock now. Willock is brought down. No, he's not. Oh! Everton break forward now. Trying to get a shot in. Tackle comes in, but Richarlison now on the left-hand side for Everton, causing a few problems, but he does not get past our brick black and white wall, baby! And that was good defending, actually, from Emil Kraft. I'll say that straight away. Ali Coffee's in the house. Good evening. Ref is a tosser. What a sexy feint by Shah there, says Kendo. Indeed. 3 points tonight, and you go 12th. Your boys need to find the net, make the Scousers turn against their players, says Wacky. That's what we're hoping for, mate. But they can't be pleased with their team's first half performance. So that's a bit slack from Willock. Oh, what a lovely miss kick that was. Oh, a swing and a miss. No, that's a Newcastle United throw in every single day of the week. Allah. He's another big whinge bag, by the way. Matt Target into Joe Linton. And Joe Linton brilliantly gets through. And he's on the run into the box here, Big Joe. And eventually he's bundled over, but no free kick again. I think, to be fair, they won the ball there. But it's great to see him running like that. Richarlison looks shattered already. As a Leeds fan, I'm urging you guys on tonight's mark. Yeah, I can imagine why Leeds fans want us to win. Look how shattered the Everton players look. They're either shattered or they don't look interested. Anyway, they've got the ball in there. Newcastle half at the minute. So a little bit of possession for Everton for pretty much the first time since probably the first couple of minutes of the game. It's with Iwobi. He's cutting across and he's played it to absolutely nobody. Miggy is going to just let that roll out for a Newcastle throw. I'm not sure what the hell that pass was from Iwobi there. And I'm sure the Everton fans are asking the very same thing. Everton must worry and Kraft outplays them. That missed kick was, yeah. Weird how quiet the Steve Bruce fan club has been recently, says Joe. Miggy and Kraft, wow, love it, says Fahad. Well, they're doing all right. Willock struggling, says Martin. He's done a few decent things in the first half, Martin, but he's also done a few iffy things. But that's Joe Willock at the minute, isn't it? That's how he plays the game at the minute. Sums up Everton dreadful, says Richard. Paul says, Wood had to cover Joe Linton there. We need to be careful with possession. Richarlison wins a throw-in right by the corner flag. So he really does think he's the man, doesn't he? Ellis says, how much was Iwobi? Well, 30 million or something, I think he was, but way too much. And we see Everton waving the cardboard coats around, trying to keep warm. How in God's earth, if that was a dive, that should have been a yellow card. He hasn't given a free kick. It should be Matt Target's ball, and he plays it out to Fraser. Fraser, what's he given there? I think he's given offside against Iwobi, who was claiming for a corner. I don't know what the hell for. But Lampard can't be pleased. The Everton fans pretty much look disgusted, every single one of them. And it's amazing how they've all seemed to have beards because, you know, of course, they don't have mirrors to be able to shave. This is looking like the Liverpool-Real Madrid Cup final where Bale came on and ripped the Scousers apart. The Saint is going to do the same thing, says Nick. I hope you're right, buddy. It's certainly, you know, the game is limbering up for somebody like him just to run at these. Free kick to Newcastle about 35, 40 yards out. Again, Decore with his go-go gadget legs brings down Joe Willock. Well, it wasn't actually his legs. It was his go-go gadget arms. That man has limbs, guys. Limbs all over this shop. The Skip Rat fans kicking off. I'm here for it, says Danielle. Yeah, they don't look very happy at all. Yes, I hope Everton go down, Lennon, to be honest. I really do. Has the ref got no cards, says Ian? I know. Been quite a few fouls. Lamps must be hoping for the sack. Well, one thing I do know, guys, is this would be a fantastic time to score. An absolutely fantastic time to score. We're at 41 minutes, 20 seconds, and we've got a free kick now, which this just needs to be played into a good area here, and we've got an opportunity. It's going to be Matt Target. Right out to the back post. That's poor. That's poor. But Everton don't really clear the ball too far. Kraft swings it back in. Terrible ball by him. But Miggy wins it back. Joe Linton gets stuck in there. Fraser's going in at 110 mile an hour. But Everton come away with the ball. It's played out to the left. There is a lot of space out here. But unfortunately, Damari Gray can't keep the ball in. Lampard applauds the pass. Dele Alli in the background looks like he's just smoking crack again. But here we go. Throw in for Newcastle, down by the corner flag. Byrne deserves a goal from his set piece. He's been so close. He has, says Nick. Target's had another solid game, perhaps our most consistent player. He's very, very good at set pieces. Certainly his crosses are fantastic. Agent Rondon to come on and score an own goal. That would be bloody lovely. But Newcastle have a throw with Emil Kraft. And again, it's a big up and under for him, flicked on by Chris Wood, I believe that is. But Everton come away with the ball. But great defending again from Shah. Stood up to intercept the ball. Played a lovely ball to Matt Target, who's played a fantastic ball towards Fraser. But Begovic was quicker to him. And Begovic just kicks it out to play midway through the Newcastle United half. But again, brilliant. Brilliant. You know, nice to see two players going in for a 50-50 and not rolling around like they're being shot from the stands. You get hungry, you need something to eat, you find a dead rat and think it's a treat. When you Everton slum, says Ellis. Help me out, Kraft has never really been that bad defensively. It's just going forward, he lets himself down. No, Dylan, he does sometimes let himself down defensively when he goes for a walk, he switches off and gets dragged across when he's playing right back. But, you know, Claude says, Paul, your commentary is wonderful. Thanks very much, mate. Kraft has not been half bad either, to be fair like that. They've all played quite well. There's a Newcastle player down here, and I'm trying to see who it is. But Everton, of course, don't kick the ball out because they're unsportsman bastards. I think it's Joe Willock, but he's just trying to get back up to get the ball. He's back on his feet now. Great interception from Emil Kraft, and he ploughs forward like a tractor in a plough field, and then an utterly shocking pass to Miggy down the line. And that's, again, he's let himself down there. Great interception. Bog shite of a pass. Here's Bruno. 35 yards out from goal. He's looking for some help. He gets it from the right from Emil Kraft. Kraft is looking immediately to play the ball in, but it's absolutely, well, it's like he's got a pair of flippers on there, guys, and it just goes out for a goal kick for Everton. It's just that killer touch we've lacked in this first half. Just not been there. Trying to see where Joe Willock got injured. Just came together with Flash Gordon. It wasn't really a foul. Willock's got to be stronger there, I think. You know, there's nothing in that. I mean, Gordon himself isn't exactly made of, you know, steel himself. Ali will do a TikTok dance with the team at half time to get Everton going. Indeed. We need to sub Willock off. Just the final ball, says Andrew. Not a game for the neutral. Well, I think we've been the better team. I don't know about anybody else, but I've definitely been the better side. We just haven't put the ball in the net yet. Bruno into Joe Linton. Joe Linton, little ball out to the left for Matt Target. It was a really short ball by Big Joe, and then he scythes down the Everton player like a pair of scissors going through paper. But Everton played on, and they come down the right-hand side now with the Wobie. He gets a crossing right to the back post. It comes all the way across. Emil Kraft didn't want to commit himself, but he does win the ball, and it goes for an Everton corner. We need to stay switched on here because this will not be a good time to concede a goal, guys. Les said it's like an old-fashioned up and at them game. It is. That's exactly what it's like. But then again, you go to Goodison Park, you think you've gone back 80 years anyway. So it's bound to be an old-fashioned game of football. Kraft's halt legs, doesn't know his own strength. Needs to change his flip-flops, says Roy. Indeed. Toon have definitely been comfortably the better team. We have, but we know what it's like. Sometimes you get punished in football, which is now you need to keep your concentration here. Corner comes in for Everton. Headed away. Comes straight back. And the referee has indeed blown for half-time. So there you go. Everton 0, Newcastle United 0 at half-time. And, well, I think if we'd had a bit more of a killer instinct, I think we could have been 1 or 2 up by now. We've had opportunities, but again, just lacking a finishing touch, guys. And that's what we've been saying that for a long time now. It's just annoying. I tell you what, Jason Tindall, you wouldn't, if you go for a night out with Big Jason, right, and you're going down a dark alley and you come up against a grizzly bear, you would always fancy Jason Tindall to scare that bear away. And he's been like a brick house, man. Anyway, let's get some comments, seeing what you have been saying after that first half. Bloody hell, that is Mike Dean, waiting for him to get the numbers mixed up on the subs board. Would not surprise me. Whitebeam says, Willock's been poor so far. Kendo Paul, better than Shearer in the box, the commentary box. Thanks very much, Kendo. Game's perfect for ASM. Yeah, I think this is one game where we could really see ASM shine. He really does need to come on without a shadow of a doubt. Shadow of a doubt. Total control, just need to score, says Stu. We need ASM out on fast. Wacky says, is there many shell suits in the crowd, Paul? Well, cardboard coats, shell suits, kappa jackets, Gola shoes. You remember Gola and Dunlop, all them all those classics are out there tonight at Goodison, I can tell you that now. Yeah, Willock a bit quiet. A draw is better for us than them. Win would be fantastic. Jason, I totally agree with you, man. Just try and avoid defeat, and I think we'll be okay. I'd still love to win the game, though. I mean, let's be honest. Really love to beat them. Macho Man Ricky Savage has never watched this channel before. It's great, entertaining commentary, virtual hug. Thank you, mate. Get yourself subscribed, and I will love you. Joe Linton all over the place these last 5 minutes. Very physical from Everton. Well, we knew there would be, but we've got some physical players on there as well. We just need to step it up a little bit, I think. Wood, wow, what can you say? Pretty much nothing at the moment for that first half. Andrew says, strange half, frustrating. 1 or 2 of them need a kick up the arse at half-time. Bethnal Greenboy is Tyndall. Indeed he is. Target is class. Yes, he's had another good half. No doubt about it. Dan and Sarah, brilliant commentary, Paul. Thank you very much. Nick says, on that performance, we don't deserve to lose the game. If we keep it up and it's 0-0, then obviously unhappy we don't win, but we can't lose to this shambles. ASM would tear them up. He needs to come on. I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing what he does when he does come on, actually. I've never been so comfortable watching our defence tonight. Yeah, they haven't been... Well, when Everton have attacked, we've looked pretty comfortable with clearances, etc. And that's awesome, to be honest. This is the worst game I've seen in my life. Everton, the craps as Robert. I don't think it's the worst one you've ever seen in your life, mate. We've seen a few dogs before, to be fair. Joe Linton looking like a boss. He is, but I think, he definitely is carrying an injury. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Without a shadow of a doubt. Guys, if you are enjoying the show, please do remember to hit that like button and do subscribe to the channel if you're new. On the way to 10,000, which would be absolutely fantastic. If you wish to donate to the channel tonight as well, you can via Super Chat. If you just hit that $sign at the bottom of the live comments, that will take you through to your payment method if you want to donate. So thank you in advance for that. And a quick shout out to the channel sponsors, of course, Geordie Riffs. Premium guitar lessons for beginners and children based in the Northeast. Guitar repairs and servicing, of which they're offering 10% off your first one of each. They are also offering a free first guitar lesson if you mention to them the Toon Review, and they do have obviously a recording studio available as well. You can find them at geordieriffs.co.uk, on Instagram at Geordie Riffs, and at Facebook at Geordie Riffs Official. So thank you to Graham and Natalie for their continued support of the channel. V says, I'll be back out and in. Maybe I'll reset at June. Yeah. Probably shouldn't be watching while driving from Cambridge to Glasgow tonight, but it's there for that taken. Come on, the Toon. Nice. Everton looks shocking, but we are just lacking quality from certain players. Indeed, we are. What is so irritating, but don't want ASM on, as I'm annoyed at him as he didn't clap the fans. Thomas, if he comes on and scores a goal and goes to the fans and just bows to them, and we win 1-0, I tell you, I'll be pretty happy with that, my man. Pretty happy with that. XFC Florida, thank you for the $5 super chat. How are the lads? Very much appreciated, mate. Andrew says, hard game. We are so hard to break down. Well done, the lads. Come on, Newcastle. Carrier bags full of car radios. They're all wearing Admiral trainers. David says, I just can't see why we play Almiron over Murphy. Well, maybe he's just resting Murphy. Murphy's had a few games lately, but again, we've got 2 weeks off after this. So I don't know why we'd be resting players. I find that a little weird, if you ask me, but never mind. We should have got Mike Dean for this match. Surely he hates Everton more. Not a bad point, actually. Of course, he's a Liverpool fan. Kevin says, first time watcher, Hook now. Thanks, Kevin. I hope you got subscribed, my man. Kind of fancy SM at number 10 today, maybe for Willock. Joe Linton hanging onto the ball too much towards the end of the half. Yeah, he looked a bit tired, actually. But I hope he gets himself sorted. Right, guys, I'm going to take a 2-minute toilet break. I will be back, and we will get into the second half. Keep those comments coming, guys. Please keep the super chats coming as well. Donate to the channel. I love you all for that. Thank you very much. And, of course, I'll be back in a couple of moments. And we will get this second half underway and hopefully 3 points. See you shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us. Just while I had a little break there. Just looking at some of the comments coming in. Maggot says, Fraser looking tired. Wood giving possession away. His touches, wow, bad. Majestic says, good first half, I thought, even in all. Kendo says, a skip load of Mackhams. We haven't been bad. It's just one of those annoying games. Yeah. I thought first 20 minutes, I thought we played really, really well, actually. I thought we dominated the game just without having that killer touch. And that's what we need. We need that killer instinct in the second half. Just go for the jugular, because we know that if it turns bad for Everton, those fans are going to turn on the team very, very quickly, to the point where it'll be a very toxic atmosphere. So we need to get at them. Chesway says, we've been outplaying them, but we lack the obvious threat from a true goal scorer. Captain Obvious, I know. Yovum says, Joe Linton was bad and the team more important than any player. I think he's injured, mate. He's clearly injured, but he's in there because we need that physicality in there against the likes of Decore, etc. And that's why we need them in there. Tom Brads, welcome to the Members Club, matey. Thank you for joining the Toon Review. Welcome to the family. Great to have you on board as a member, matey. Just our finishing letting us down, says V. Caitlin and Nick just need one goal, then more will surely come. You know what it is? It's right, because I think if we do score a goal, I think that will open the floodgates. I think Everton. That's your fault, making me call them Chelsea. Everton will fall apart. I do believe that. The confidence is very low, and I think as long as it stays 0-0, they will still be confident of getting something from the game. However, if we go ahead, I think all changes. I think the fans will really cripple them, and it'll be a horrible, horrible atmosphere for them to play in at the minute. But the pressure's on them to get 3 points, guys, because let's face it, they're right down in the crap. Everton making the way back out now for the second half. Mike Dean, God, he's got a face you'd love to punch, hasn't he? Bill Kenwright there, who's stalwart of Everton, but has faced the wrath of the fans lately. Danielle says, still think we'll turn them over. No probs. Maggot says, their keeper doesn't look good on crosses. Yeah, we need to get at them. The Mr. Arsenal podcast, you can see the difference in a confident team and Everton. Yeah, you can. Mark said it's a cup final for Everton. We don't do well in cup games, which makes me nervous, especially when it's a lesser team. We play in these tight cup games. Yeah, very much so. Newcastle United making the way back onto the pitch now. I guess it's in our hands in a way. If we really go for it, I think we'll win the game. I think we will. We should be winning the game already. For me, we should be 1 or 2 goals up. But again, we've just got to start well. We've got to go for it, and we've got to get at them. Kendo says, in how we trust, what a great team spirit he's built out of nothing. Yovum says, Everton is an action team, loves to move a lot, but without any product. Storm picking up here in Thailand. Hopefully it won't mess with the electricity or the streams. You keep safe out there, matey. This commentary has been goated, absolutely class, says Indy. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. What do you reckon, Paul? Can we score? Yes, we can. I think we can score 2 or 3. I still believe that. I think my prediction of 4-1's a little down the drain now, but I do believe we can get something out of the game. No doubt about it. Second half is underway, guys. We are off and running. Let's go for it. But at the minute, it's with Everton in the middle of their half. We're doing some pressing again. Everton play it long. Fabian Schär sticks his boot in. It goes high, very much an up and under, headed away. Burn again, so tight on Richarlison. He's not giving him any room to move at all. But that's a lovely ball out to the right-hand side now with Iwobi for Everton. But Matt Targett, brilliant tackle. Oh, superb. And then he slides in. He won the ball the first time, and then he goes up against Coleman and wins it again. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant sliding tackle. Love we actually get a shift in from the lads nowadays, says Maggot. I know it's completely different to what we used to, isn't it? Seeing them try and actually, put effort in. And, especially when we fall behind, we just come back at them and say, well, we're going to go down. What the hell? It doesn't matter. But he is Richarlison for Everton. He's got Willock to deal with. Willock does really well. Brilliant defending again. Richarlison looking at once again, of course, for the free kick. He doesn't get it. Miggy now on the right-hand side. Ball played forward, looking for Willock, just a bit too long, and it's just volleyed out of play. I thought he could have done better than that, the defender, but that's where we need to get at them. They're shite. They are shite. You know, my dog curls out a better morning crap than what Everton play football. Joe Linton bossing around again. He's taking a hit for the team, without a doubt. He's putting himself about, whether he's injured or not, whether he's having a good game or not. He's putting himself about. Fraser now, back to Bruno. Bruno head up, just goes back to Dan Burn. Burn doesn't really want to turn back towards Dubravka, so goes for a run forward. Midway through the Everton half, little one-touch football from Newcastle, but they lost out. But Everton give it away terribly, and then we give it away again. It's a very scrappy beginning to this second half, but now Newcastle now with Shah. He once again plays a beautiful ball in for Chris Wood. Heads it down for Joe Willock. Willock! Oh! Didn't get anything on it, guys. He hit it, but it was like, I don't know. It was very weak. Looked like he was going to turn and blast it, but he didn't connect fully with the ball. But that was an opportunity. Reckon Wood is the penalty taker, says Kendo. I do as well. Richarlison gives another foul away. Emil Kraft is down. Emil Kraft has his eyes on the ball. Yeah, Richarlison goes and bumps him like Harry Kane does. That's dangerous, in my opinion. Absolutely disgusting. He can get seriously injured by doing that, man. It's going to be Shah to take the free kick from midway inside the Newcastle half. He's going to plough this long again. Looking for the big lads up front for Newcastle. It's flicked on. Everton clear it away for a Newcastle throw in. I mean, guys, I mean, I'm sorry, but this is absolutely, Everton is shite. And somebody's nicked the football. What a surprise. Not sure what's going on now. Play stopped for some reason. I'm not sure what the reason is. Can't be another medical emergency, surely not. Not sure what's going on here. Dan Burns putting his hands up, signaling to the bench. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear the commentary, so I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh. What the hell's going on here? I think there's something the matter with the... Do you know what? I've got no idea. I just see people... somebody's attached themselves to the... No! Oh, look at the clip of that, man. He's attached himself to the goalpost, man. Hey, I tell you what, these Evertonians, like, they're funny buggers, aren't they? Look at the state of him. He looks like Fred West, man. Oh, my dear. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Just chop the fucker's head off. Nobody gives a shit about him. I mean, what kind of prick does that? Like, what's he done? Some daft protest monk, indeed. Just leave him there and take shots at him. Yeah, that would be what I'd do. But you know what it is? You just need to fill up your bag of morning goo from your toilet run and throw it at him. What a monumental bell end. He's attached himself to the goalpost with what I can only describe as like one of those things that you fasten a bike to. What an absolute cock! Size them bolt cutters, says V. Well, it is Merseyside, V. You know what I mean? Bike lock around the neck. What an absolute prick! I mean, what exactly is this achieving? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Danielle says, "What on bloody God's earth am I seeing?" Well, some absolute majestic knobhead has put a bike thing around his neck and tied himself to a goalpost. I mean, look at him. He looks, I mean, he really does look like one of those people you wouldn't allow your kids to go with. You know what I mean? You wouldn't allow your kids around. And then again, if he's a guy that, you know, attaches himself to goalposts, I mean, that's not right. And they're having a lot of difficulty getting this off him. Well, at the end of the day, just leave him there. Just leave him there. Lift the goals out the ground, surely. Yeah. You know, forget about fucking hurting him. Just yank it off. He's the dildo for putting it round there anyway. He's protesting against Everton Football Club chairman No Brains Mashiri. Ball cutter supplied by an Everton fan, says Wacky. Yeah, the ball cutter. Wow, look at him going for it with them ball cutters. You've got a laser. Just laser the fucker's head off. I mean, surely there's better ways of protesting than actually, you know, tying yourself to the eyes off. There you go. What an absolute dick. Oh, now he can't walk. He's refusing to go. Look at this man. Oh, he's getting violent now. He's starting to throw. Oh, my good God. Oh, there's another supporter there. Hey, what a bunch of morons these lot are, man. Seriously. God almighty. I tell you what. Oh, there's another one. Getting a bit feisty with the law. And now the Everton fans are throwing things. Honestly, what an absolute banter club Everton are. Banter club. This is going out around the world. You know what I mean? People around the world are seeing just what an absolute circus of a club this absolute tin pot club Everton Football Club is, with the tin pot fans. Hilarious if we go and get a goal now. Absolutely hilarious. I mean, they're literally carrying him around the whole ground. I don't think some of the Everton fans are apparently very happy with him. If he is protesting against the owners, then some of the Everton fans are giving him absolute shite. So, well, there you go. But the game will eventually resume with the Newcastle United throw-in, guys. Most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It will be the talk of the match. Well, it'll be the talk of the football world. That was just what a bunch of idiots Everton are. And now he's getting taken past the Newcastle fans. And you can imagine what they're saying to him, can't you? Anyway, are we going to get a football match restarted here? I mean, we're up to 55 minutes, 56 minutes nearly. So God knows how long injury time is going to be in this half, guys. I've got no idea when that hippie motherfucker decided to tie himself to a goalpost. But there. That does not help the Ukraine one bit. If that was his intent, twat, what was he thinking? Yeah. If that's what he's protesting about, then I'm sorry. That is bordering on absolute pathetic. Pathetic what he did anyway. But we have a football match going back on now, guys. It is we have restarted. And Everton have the ball in their own box and have failed to clear it. It's with Joe Linton. He plays it to Miggy. Miggy gets his head up. He's got a good run from Emil Kraft, but he doesn't use him. He plays it back to Bruno. Bruno's got Joe Linton in space. In fact, it's Big Dan Burn. He plays it back to Fabian Schär. So, again, we're not in any hurry at all here. We're just playing it around and trying to work our way around Everton. 8 minutes is bulletproof. Wow, that's a long time to add on, especially if we do what we normally do and sort of scrape a goal and then we're all on the defensive again. But here's a Warby for Everton. I'm sorry, but you're not going to beat little Ryan Fraser for pace. Great defending by Fraser. Coming back to help out Matty Target. And the ball is eventually all the way back to Begovic. He absolutely launches one, but Dan Burn under no pressure, just gently heads it down to Joe Linton. Joe Linton onto Willock. Willock's pass is poor. Just the last minute, we make a mistake and we're not getting round them. Toon fans have probably made up a suitable song for him already, says Wacky. Oh, I would think so, without a shadow of a doubt. Free kick against Joe Linton, which Everton look to take quickly. Joe Linton's not impressed in the slightest of that decision. Everton have the ball now on the left-hand side. He is keen. Decides he's going to bring the ball forward for Everton. Plays it out to the left-hand side. It's cut out well by Kraft. Miggy trying to chase the ball down. Everton have a bit of possession here, but will they be able to do anything with it? Because we're defended just like we did at Chelsea, which we are giving them very, very little to go on. Guys, how's it going? Should I cash out Newcastle win? Not yet, matey. Still 0-0. I think his T was meant to say stop oil. Really? Stop oil money. Ironically, he didn't have enough money to finish the sentence. AFC fan chains himself to the goalpost, claiming vacant possession. Oh, yes, indeed. You can just see the headlines. They won't be too kind to him, I'm telling you. Adam says Newcastle are better than Everton. Thanks, mate. Adam's a Leeds fan. Welcome to the stream, mate. He will have to go back to a push bike in the morning. Yeah, he's probably got that chained outside the... Well, let's face it, if he's left his bike outside the ground in Mersey at Everton, it ain't going to be there now, is it? It's just not. You can guarantee some little rattle have come on and then just ran off with the bike. Anyway, here's Fabian Schär bursting through into the Everton half, and he's lost the ball. That could be a costly little mistake from Fabian Schär, but it's played out to Richarlison on the left-hand side. He's got Dan Burn for company. Oh, get up, you absolute fanny! He knocked the ball too far, decides he can't get it, and throws himself to the floor like a flaming... Honestly, look at this. Oh, I feel his arm touching me. I think I'll go down. That is pathetic from Richarlison. He should be booked for that. Honestly, how is he not getting booked for that? Jason says, breaking news. Agent Rafa ties himself to goalpost hysteria. Book that bell end, says Ian. Indeed. I think I wouldn't leave it too long if I was Eddie before making a change. I think this is a game that's screaming out for Maxi. Julie says, Paul, what time you want? I think I'm a minute behind. My time is saying 60 minutes. Ball comes into the Newcastle half. Very well dealt with. But Everton have the ball on the right-hand side of the Newcastle penalty area here. It's played in. There's a lot of space, and it's blasted over the bar. First real threat from Everton. Damari Gray spinning around and shooting it over. He was in a lot of space there. Newcastle switched off. I mean, Schär's pointing at him. Well, instead of pointing at him, how about you go and mark him? You know what I mean? Jeez. Wouldn't want that sort of character in our squad. Exactly, Ellis. I don't. I hate that kind of thing. You know, that's why I sort of get very annoyed with Miggy and Maxi for doing that as well, going down and rolling around like they're being shot and haven't even been touched. But it is screaming out for Maxi now, just to come on and just go at them. Throw into Newcastle, which Matt Targett will take midway through the Newcastle half. Down the line, flicked on by Chris Wood to absolutely nobody. Dan Burn again beats Richarlison in the air. He's going to lose his temper shortly because, you know, they're chanting he's just a shit show. Yeah, he'll not like that at all. They don't need good security at Everton, as they never get big crowds. Yep, agree, Paul. ASM needed. I just think it's screaming out for him. Whether Eddie's leaving it a little bit longer, see if they can tire Everton out. But, you know, to do that, we need to get back on the attack again. And it's been a very, very scrappy second half so far, to be fair, since that wonderful knobhead chained himself to the goalpost. Bruno gives a foul away, and Everton have a free kick midway through the Newcastle half. 822 in the chat. Smash everyone. It's free. Help the show. Yep, please do hit that like button, guys. And if you're new, please do subscribe to the channel. Trying to get up there towards 10,000. So thank you in advance for that. And if you feel like you're feeling generous tonight and you want to donate to the channel, please do hit the super chat button, which is the $ at the bottom of the live chat. That will take you through to a payment method. So thank you in advance for that, for everyone that's done that so far tonight. Been a poor spell, this. It has. We've just taken our foot off the gas a little bit here. Free kick to Everton. I'm not sure where Dan Burn was actually heading that. It's loose in the box. Big scramble, but it comes away to Bruno, and he decides he's going to bring the ball out, and he is fouled. I think the offside flag's up anyway. Yep, it's just a late flag from the linesman again. Pointing out everything Wood does wrong is retarded. Literally everyone is losing the ball because it's a tight game, give over. I'm only commentating. If he's going to lose the ball, he loses the freaking ball, Phil, man. Come on. But the fact is, literally every time he gets the ball, he loses it or he doesn't win it. That's the problem I have with Chris Wood. And that's just being honest and seeing what I'm watching right now. That is a foul by Richarlison again. He's given Dan Burn a little dink. And finally, he's getting booked. It's about time, you prick. He deliberately ran into the ribs of Dan Burn there. He didn't even look at the ball, man. He's looking where Dan Burn is and just runs straight into him. And then he puts his... Hey, please, referee! Referee! Absolute shithouse he is. Everton is getting now, boys, ladies, and that's what's happening. Not liking it yet. We're starting to get a bit sloppy, actually. Any news on when Wilson is back, says Bob? It's probably going to be around April, mate, to be honest. He's back in very light training at the minute, so that's a very, very good sign indeed. Paul, you please tell me why game was stopped at the start of half? Because somebody decided to chain themselves to the goalpost, mate. Shot comes in and down. Wow, Emil Kraft just had a shot on goal, guys. Dan Burn winning the header. It came out to Emil Kraft, and wow, on the volley as well. That was not a bad effort from Emil Kraft, but it was comfortable for Begovic. Ref's an idiot, man. Get these dirty, softy Everton players back to the slums. Newcastle getting bullied. We are at the minute, I think, yeah, a little bit. I'd agree with that. We're certainly not as on top as we were in the first half. We're letting Everton have a bit too much of the ball. They're not hurting us, but they're just having a bit too much of the ball. Long ball played again. Dan Burn once again beats Richarlison. What a battle that is, and it's an ongoing battle. Here's Decoria for Everton. Spins off Willock into a bit of space. Iwobi now. Again, looking up to give to get this killer pass, and there's nothing there, and they're having to go backwards again. It's now with Keane. And Everton deciding to play it around with Holgate, but he's got Fraser buzzing around him like a bee in a honeypot. And then Holgate can't keep the ball in, and it's Godfrey, and it's a throw-in for Newcastle. Got my faith in us. Watch us grab one. What's that Kraft? How is the Jesus who can turn water into wine? He sized him up and just slammed into him, says Forever Ron. He did. Stephanie says, get Maxi on, I think. I agree. Maxi should be on the pitch. And I think this is a perfect time to bring him on. 65, 70 minutes. We know there's going to be quite a lot of injury time. Just, you know, it's crying out for him just to run at these, because these Everton defenders, they're so bad. And if you remember how Maxi played when Everton played at St. James's Park, I mean, you know, he ran riot, literally ran riot. Oh, nice, Joe Linton. Now Joe Willock. Oh, the referee's called it back for a high foot. Unbelievable. Oh, give out his knee. Anywhere near kicking him in the head. Terrible decision, that. And there's Richarlison's gone down. Now, why is he down on the floor now? There's nobody around him. He's holding his face. Get this play acting motherfucker off the pitch right now. It's a disgrace. Dan Burn gives him a little nudge and he's gone down like he's been shot. That is disgraceful again. He didn't even get hit in the face. Oh, suddenly he's on his feet. There's nothing the matter with him. Where's the mark on your face? Cheating twat. I don't understand some of these referees. Like, I honestly... I mean, I don't know what's going on here. If there's been a bust up on the touchline or something like that, I don't know what's happening. But anyway, the game's back underway. Everton have the ball. Something needs doing about him. Like, I'm sorry. Something needs doing. It's God, we're making hard work of this game, says Chris. Yeah, we are, mate. It's a little disappointing, to be honest. Second half, certainly. But we can get better. We know we can play better than this because we have been in the first half. We just need to get on the ball again. And here's Willock now on the... Oh! Wax my legs with a hot candle flame. Shocking decision, man. Everton players just rolling around like they've got broken legs, man. It's absolutely shocking. Maxi's coming on. And the bench are clapping him. I want to see Maxi fired up. Chance for Everton here. Good block. Brilliant block, actually. And now Bruno brings it away for Newcastle. Plays it out the right-hand side for Miggy. Miggy's going for a bit of a sprint now. He's got no real support up with him, but he's heading towards the byline at 100 mile an hour. Miggy cuts it. He's done brilliantly, Miggy. He's pulled it back. Oh, Begovic saves. And Chris Wood. Chris Wood is standing there 2 yards out. That has to be offside. If he's not offside there, that's the miss of the century. But we should have scored. We should have scored. Miggy did fantastically well. It looked like he'd lost the ball. The defender was on him, but he spun round him, kept going, pulls it back. Bruno hits the shot. He's not offside. Chris Wood couldn't react quick enough and put it in the net, but he wasn't offside. So if he'd managed to put that in, we'd be 1-up now because it wasn't offside at all. But a brilliant run from Miggy. But that's the last he's going to be seen of the game because it's now Maxi time. You know what it is? I probably would have took Fraser off than Miggy. I think Miggy's been more effective. Weiss is appalling from Wood. That stood there like a plank. He didn't really seem like he wanted to get... I mean, Ellis agrees. I mean, I don't think it came to him that fast. Begovic kind of flicks the ball up and all it takes is a Bosch get in. Strange. But then again, I'm picking on Wood too much apparently to some viewers, so I'm not going to say a fucking word. Had zero time to react off that, says Stu. A tie is a win for Everton. We got to go for this one. Well, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. I think they'd be looking for 3 points. A point's not good enough for Everton, given what they've got in their running. For me, it's another point towards our safety, if you ask me. And Richarlison's on his arse yet again. And this time he's holding his knee. This guy is absolutely pathetic, man. Shah comes across. Oh, my God. I'm sick of players getting away with this against us. You know, Ziyech the other day. Richarlison is just acting like a spoiled kid tonight. I would rather have taken Wood off and played without a 9. Almiron was having a good game. I agree, Ches, I do. I think it's very unfortunate. Shana says, Wood is so bad, it's embarrassing. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Dad says, Paul's illegitimate Irish son. Top of the morning. Anyway, free kick to Everton. Damari Gray's going to swing this in with his right foot. This is dangerous. In it comes. Dubravka's gone for it and then stopped. The ball's getting knocked around and it's a corner to Everton. Matt Targett did enough. He stayed quite calm there, Matty Targett, to be honest. Good defendant, but Everton have a corner now. I don't like this. Let's see what Richarlison tries to do here. You know, throw himself to the floor, turn into Wonder Woman. Who knows? Anyway, corner to Everton. It's going to be an out-swinging corner into the box and headed away by Chris Wood. How does Chris Wood get his head on them and can't get his head on them at the other end? Everton now playing it wide to the left-hand side. That's a good ball, actually. Left-hand side of the penalty area. Swung in on the right foot. Dangerous ball in! It's wide. Very, very good move from Everton. And Damari Gray coming in at the back post. Almost got on the end of it. I think he actually did get on the end of it. Good play by Flash Gordon. Comes across the box. He did get there, but he was almost out of play himself when he got to the ball. Alan says, super channel, mate. Thanks, buddy. Bradley Big Toe says, come on, Maxi. I think we certainly have gone down a notch in this second half. We're not performing like we were in the first. We should not be pinned in our half by these shites, says Andrew. I agree. We need to start upping our game again. I mean, there's no doubt Everton, Everton would have been bollocked by Frankie for their first half performance. They just weren't at the races. So they were bound to get better. But I think we've taken our foot a little bit off the gas. Will Lampard go or get sacked if Everton go down? Well, I don't think he'd want to be part of the club if they go down, to be honest. I mean, people say Everton are good on paper, but they're shite on the pitch. Well, listen, we're away from home. Let's not forget that. Everton are at home, need points, fighting relegation. We know what's that like at a football club. So we can understand why Everton will want to really, really come at us in this second half to try and get the 3 points. Dan Pringle, thanks for the £4.49 super chat, mate. Thanks for the great stream again. Appreciate your content. Thanks, buddy. Can't be struggling a bit against a team that Fulham could probably beat, says Mr. Drago, man. I mean, that's a definite foul by Emil Kraft, taking Flash Gordon's feet away. V says Richarlison diving again. Are his legs made of jelly? Well, you'd think so, the amount of times he's gone down. 3 points would guarantee our safety. Everton need 3 points more than us. I'd be happy with a draw. Yeah. Listen, a draw away from home in the Premier League when, we're getting out of the shit that we've been in. Let's start this unbeaten run again. Begovic goes long. Dan Burn just holds off Richarlison yet again. That's an up and under from Fabian Schär. Haven't really seen Maxi in the moment. He's been on about 5 minutes. I don't think he's touched the ball yet, but hell, I hope his first touch is a rasper into the top corner. Draw is far better for us. We're almost there with 0-0, says Jason. Yeah, look, I mean, if it finishes as a draw, I won't be too disappointed, but Everton now taken off their number 11, Damari Gray, and on comes Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who I was led to believe was out for the season. He's had so many injury problems this year, Calvert-Lewin, but we know he's an out-and-out striker. We know he's a danger, but listen, I think we've got the defenders that can roll over him quite. We've just got to stay switched on, not give them any real chances. Here's Decore. Richarlison goes down. And was that a dive? Emil Kraft says it was a dive. Flash Gordon comes in and Emil Kraft's been booked. But then Flash Gordon has been shown the yellow card as well. Richarlison's down in a heap as he's been most of this fucking game. Let's have a look. I don't know. Did he make contact with him? I'm not. Oh, yeah, he did. But I mean, let's roll over. Let's just, I mean, it's what's Gordon doing pushing him? What's his fucking problem? I mean, this is a dangerous position for a free kick. Like, this is just on the edge of the box. I'll not be fucking happy if this goes in. Like, Richarlison could win a bloody Olympic medal with his performance at diving. Completely agree. God almighty. Gordon looks like a proper bloody gypsy skip rat. Willock sub. Gordon needs a slap. Indeed, he does. Bad position for a free kick. It's definitely going to be Gordon to take it. Now, is he going to have a go or is he going to send us in? He's got to shoot from here. He has to. Here he comes. And it's hit the wall and goes for a corner. It was a terrible free kick. Never in a million years was actually going to get that over the wall. BT says Dominic Calvert-Lewin will be coming out. He's already on, mate. It's not a great second half performances from Newcastle, I have to say. We've completely come off the gas, without a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, Gordon with the corner for Everton. Headed away by Joe Linton. Newcastle need to break out now. Maxi trying to chase the ball down. Willock wins the ball and then loses it, then goes in for a tackle and doesn't get there. Here's Gordon again, cuts in on his right! And a wonderful save by Dubravka. It was heading in the top corner. I'll have to see that again to see if he was just sort of extravagant for the fans. Well, let's have a look. Cuts onto his right. Beautiful curling shot. That's a good save by Dubravka, getting both hands behind it. Pushes it wide for a corner. Slack defending that from Newcastle. 12 minutes to go, plus quite a bit of injury time. In comes the corner. Dubravka gets a punch to it. Comes out to Corey on the edge of the box. He floats it in again. It's deflected, but that's into the arms of Martin Dubravka. So safety now. Mr. Dragoman says, and some people say we need a new goalkeeper. Rubbish. I'm sorry, but he's solid. He has been lately, without a doubt. I think, Stu says, how we would need to get a grip here, man. We do. I mean, we're not keeping the ball up front. It's just not sticking. It isn't sticking. Target launches it out of play. Jacob Murphy's coming on, guys. He's just getting his final instructions from Tyndall. Probably for Fraser, I would have thought. But here come Everton again. Richarlison's ball in. That was dangerous. It comes all the way across the box. It's come to Iwobi now. Iwobi looking to try. Oh, it does really well. That's nice from Everton. Brilliant skill. Good tackle. Do not dare shout for a penalty, you whinging twat. Maxi now. Barges out the way, but Joe Linton brings it. He gives it to Maxi. Maxi. Oh, referee! Disgusting tackle from Milan. And there's hell breaking loose here. That was disgusting. You pompous little twat. This is getting tasty, guys. This is getting tasty. Dan Burns in there, literally holding all 11 players from Everton. I thought he'd already been booked in this game. But that was a terrible tackle on Maxi. He was gone. He was miles past him. That's a fucking disgrace, by the way. That's a scissor kick. Is that not a scissor tackle? What is going on, man? Fucking joke. I don't get this shit anymore. I just don't get it. Coleman did really well there, but good tackle from Bruno. He got the ball. No way in hell is that a penalty. He backheeled the ball away from him. I'm not sure what's going on here. Allah's still bitching on at the referee. If they are checking that for a penalty, there'll be holy hell on here. Or are they checking for a dangerous player? Because for me, he went in. He is. He's checking for a serious foul play. It was an awful tackle, that. It's diabolical. But it'd be interesting to see what VAR come up with here, because they are under the spotlight, remember, for the absolute shocking performance last time. I mean, he's nowhere near he's miles away from the ball. Send the little skip rat off, man. This fucking bum fluff for a goatee beard. Oh, well, now then. He's going to the screen. Oh, this could be a sending off here. It was reckless, says Ellis. Yes, it was. And that's what I'm trying to explain here. It was a reckless tackle going in with two legs. Look at the skip rats in the background, man. Aren't they just filthy fuckers, man? Give away. It's an awful tackle. No attempt to get the ball. That's terrible, that. What's he doing? Coleman's looking at him. He's sending him off. He's sending him off, guys. It's a red card. He's gone. Ha ha! See you later, boyo. Hey, you be sent off. You go for early drinker. Wanker. They have looked at it. Don't cry, matey. You're gone. You're gone. See you later. Bosh. Out the door. I would say go for a shower, but he's from Everton, so he'll just go for a little, he'll get a baby wipe under his arms, over his bollocks, and he'll walk off home. That's me, clean, ma'am. Come on! He's still on the... Look at him! Look at him! You deserve to go off, man, you little runt. Get off the pitch, man. Look at him, he's going to Mike Dean now. Get off. See you later, sunshine. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. What a skip rat. Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. The ball was 5 miles past him when he decided to go for the tackle to bring Maxi down. But that was, he could have seriously hurt him there. I mean, I don't care whether it was a yellow or not. I don't really care to send it off. He's gone. I don't really care. Fraser's come off for Murphy. This is a big last 10 minutes or so for us, guys, because we need to get going now. This has been a poor second half from us. We need to get going. We've got 10 men. You know, we've got to try. It's gone right out for a throw-in down at the bottom end for Everton. Right next to their own goal line. So let's see what comes of this. Frank Lampard's now on the conversation with Mike Dean. I mean, you know, for once, VAR's gone our way. I mean, it doesn't seem to like Everton very much, given what's happened to them tonight and Man City. But that's not our problem. We're Newcastle United. We don't really care. At least 11 minutes extra time, says Caitlin Nick. Hopefully, you're right. Taser him and drag him off by his laces. Way more than 10 minutes left, Paul, because of the goal post lover. Yes, there is, Trolls. I know that, mate. Anyway, here's Maxi on the left-hand side. Little ball into Joe Linton. Joe Linton, he's got Maxi still in support. Here is Maxi now. Can't get round. The man loses the ball, and here come Everton. Newcastle win it back. Joe Linton persistent again. Everton are going in for very interesting tackles at the minute. I mean, this is disgraceful. The way that the way the Everton players are speaking to the referee is absolutely disgraceful. John says, Paul, your language is totally unacceptable, calling people skip rats. Well, shoot me with a shit gun. Gomez is coming on. Oh, there. Richarlison's down again, guys. He's just, I mean, he must have been hit by that invisible bullet again. Fee says, I'll be 40 by the time this match is finished. You're not kidding, love. Going to be about 30 minutes injury time this half, says Lee. Oh, look at the state of Richarlison, man. He's put his arm around the physio. He's limping off, man. Honestly, it's pathetic. Barth says, no wrong with Skip or Beck rats. He's right, Paul. Skip rats have standards, says Kevin. Listen, I have my problems with Everton because of certain Everton football fans, which decide to call us every disgusting name under the sun. So, it's just getting back at them. If you don't like it, fair enough. John says, I've reported that to YouTube. Well, you do that, my friend. Header comes across. It's in the box. It's cleared away by Everton. Played out to the left-hand side. Maxi now trying to go on another run round Iwobi. He can't. Decore tackles him. It's not an Everton throw, man. Give our. John, you're a clown, says Ellis. Indeed. It's all right for everybody to call Newcastle fans worse than muck, right? But then you come on and say that. Interesting. I will continue to call them skip rats because of the names that they were calling us. End of. Shearer's still whinging away. It's not a red. Doesn't matter. It is. Don't like the language. Change the video, softy shite, says Mr. Trog. Exactly. You don't like something you're watching. Don't watch it. John Dirty Cat, John. Yeah. YouTube bans truth, says Martin. Good man, John. How come it's okay to be racist against some people? Yeah. We've seen a lot worse than calling somebody a skip rat. Jesus Christ. Just showing the red card again. Alan's not even looking at the ball. He scythes down St. Maximan. Now, when you see it, was it a red? I don't really care. I really don't care. His actions after the red card were an absolute disgrace. But as a Newcastle fan, I don't give a shit. He's got a red card. He's gone. Quite frankly, we needed it given the performance in the second half. It's been absolutely rank. But then again, it's at the end of, 3 games in 7 days. We were bound to tire at some stage. I mean, there's players on that pitch who've been in, they've gone to battle for us. And there's the last, the 3 games in 7 days, they've gone to battle. So we're bound to tire out. But listen, at this present time, the way the second half's gone, I'd take a point any day. Any day. But it's with Dan Burn at the moment, looking to press forward. He plays it across to Shah. Shah moves into the Everton half. It's played out wide. A lot of space for Jacob Murphy. He looks up and plays a ball into the box. Oh, I think that was Joe Linton in the air for that one. Maxi plays it back now to Matty Target. Target goes back to Bruno. Bruno, he's got Fabian Shah. Oh, brilliant for Bruno. Just skips around the Everton player. Murphy now, he's going to put it, lovely ball through to Max. Willock! Oh, my goodness me! Willock found a yard of space, and it was a very, very good save. Newcastle making it. No, we've got 14 minutes. 14, guys, of extra time. Wow. But that was a good move from Newcastle. The first real dangerous one of the second half. And Begovic makes a very good save. Manquillo is coming on. I'm not sure for who yet, but Matt Target's going to take a corner for Newcastle. He's getting yelled at by the skip rats. But here it comes. Right on the... Oh, back post! Oh, we've hit the post! It's loose! Oh! Unbelievable, man! We've hit the bloody post. I'm not sure who hit the bloody post, but it hit the bloody post. The same one that idiot was chained to now. Oh, get up, you fanny. Look at that, man. That's not a penalty. Gordon's gone down, grabbing his leg. He runs at Emil Kraft. Murphy comes across. That was it Bruno? If he gives a penalty for that, I'm going to play hell. I'll tell you what. They might look at this. I don't know why he's holding his ankle, because there wasn't a tackle on him. Bruno just used his strength, in my opinion. I mean, if that's a penalty and we didn't get a penalty on Sunday, I'd be amazed. I don't think VAR are actually looking at it, but here we go. It comes to Shah at the back post. He hits it with his left foot. It bounced. Oh, no, it was nowhere near the post. I thought it hit the post, but it didn't. He played it back across goal. I don't actually know why he didn't go for goal. Just blast it towards the net. That's a strange one. Very, very strange. Anyway, Manquillo's on for Emil Kraft now. But Murphy needs to be careful doing things like that, running back like that. And, you know, just a bit dicey that was. Anyway. Byrne plays it to Bruno. Bruno's made some very, very good passes tonight. You know, his vision on the ball is absolutely fantastic. Played out wide now to Maxi. What can Maxi do? He cuts inside. He looks for a ball. He's found a very good ball at the back post, but it's good defending. But Everton can't get it away. Murphy comes back to Manquillo, but he's blocked. And Everton try and break, but it comes back to Shah. Shah's in no hurry to get it forward. Just plays it back across to Dan Byrne. Byrne, he's got Matt Target in support. Finds him on the left-hand side. Back to Dan Byrne, who then has Fabian Shah again. Everton trying to sit back now and soak up this pressure because they know there were 10 men. Newcastle, with this 14 minutes added time at the end of the game, really going for it now. Really going for it. Here's Maxi. Skips round to Wobie. Head up again. He's going for another run into the box. He's got Joe Linton in support. Joe Linton from the edge of the box. It's a shot. Deflected. Comes to Bruno, but he can't control it. And it's cleared away by Everton again. Great effort by Joe Linton. I would love to have seen where that would have gone had it not hit the defender. Here's Maxi again. Running at them. Still going all the way to the left-hand side. Plays the ball across, but there's nobody there. It's a weak ball, and Begovic dives on the ball and is hugging it like he's given birth to the fucking thing. Not sure. Funny how people didn't rate Byrne. A local lad wearing his shirt with pride, leading by example. He would get better every week. I don't know who didn't rate him. Strange one, that. I mean, when he signed from Brighton, you know, we were getting very good reports from the Brighton fans that he was a very good player. And he's certainly done the job for us. There's no doubt about that. But we need to keep the concentration levels up for all of this additional time. This is going to 104, 105 minutes, this. Thanks to the goalpost hugger. John says, yeah, I appreciate you've been called worse, but that's not correct either. I do enjoy the content. That's just not the calling. John, come on, man. It's a bit of fun. Just relax, chill out. Bit of fun. That's all it is. Fabian Shah has it now, deep inside the Newcastle half. Plays it across the penalty area to Dan Byrne. Now we push up again. Dan Byrne plays out wide to Target, who's in a lot of space here on the left-hand side. Outside to Joe Linton. Joe Linton's got Maxi inside. Maxi gets the ball, immediately cuts inside. Maxi running for goal. It's tackled. It comes back out. Bruno tries a shot. It's blocked. Comes back to Manquillo. Manquillo's got Jacob Murphy in support here. Murphy floats a ball to the back post. It's headed down and just wide. Maxi jumping for a header. Wow. Again, a good bit of football from Newcastle. Absolutely. And Maxi did, to his credit, try to head the ball down, but it was never threatening the Everton goal. Fahad says we should have won this. Not happy with George Shite Everton with 10 men. Look, at the end of the day, we haven't lost, and it's a point gained. You know, another point gained towards safety, which is what we've got to look at. Just had T-Rex Arms' brother in my shop. What a Belen, says Hyder. Oh, really? We're playing well. We just can't get the breaks. Frustrating as hell. Yeah, listen, second half, I think we've let Everton back into the game. We controlled the first half. Maybe should have been 1 or 2 up in the first half, to be fair. But you know what? Everton, they are battling against relegation, so we know that they were going to come out and really go for us. And they have done. But to be fair, we've stayed strong again. I don't think we've really looked like conceding, apart from that shot from Flash Gordon, which Dubravka pushed around the post. But we're now on top, obviously, because you know they've got 10 men, and we need to try and break them down and try and win this game. Maxi again trying to cut in, but the thing is, when he's trying to do that now, the Everton players are reading his game now. They're reading what he's going to do. But we just coming and coming and coming at Everton here. If Jar chips the ball over, a little too much on it for Jacob Murphy, and it runs behind for a goal kick. Well, the referee has certainly had a busy game today. There's no doubt about that one. Now, we should have beaten them a point against Everton. Shit, we should have helped to relegate them. Look, they're still in deep shit, guys. Come on. They've got a very, very difficult run in. It was never going to be decided today. I'm more bothered about us gaining a point towards safety, to be honest, than worrying about Everton. I couldn't care a shit about Everton, to be fair. Just shy 1K watching. Wow, Paul must be doing something right. Cheers, Julie. Yeah, very, very close to 1,000 watching. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, guys. Well on the way to 10,000, which will be incredible. Thank you so much. And you can obviously donate as well if you wish by hitting the super chat button just underneath. Well, the $ just underneath the live comments, guys, if you want to donate. We are over 1,000 now. That's incredible. Grant says, I've just subbed. Thank you very much. Grant, welcome to the Toon Review family, buddy. Everton have it in the Newcastle half at the moment, but Newcastle, as usual, fighting to win the ball back, but Murphy loses it. It's a bit scrappy at the minute. Comes to Joe Linton. Maxi's bundled over, but it was a good tackle. And now Everton with Iwobi. This is dangerous. Iwobi plays it in. This is a real chance for Everton, and they've scored! Oh, my God! Fuck a duck! Alex Iwobi broke through the middle, and Everton have taken the lead. That is a right twat. If that's not a massive kick in the teeth, then I don't know what is. Motherfucker! Bruno lost the... Was it Willock or Bruno? I think it was Maxi lost the ball, actually, and then Iwobi tucks it into the corner. It was a good finish, to be fair. Little 1-2 with Calvert-Lewin. Nicely done. And into the corner of the net. And Everton are ahead. Dubravka, no chance. Frankie Lampard thinks he's won the World Cup. That's a shitter, lad. Guys, that is a shitter. Well, if there's any consolation, there's still about 5 minutes left, guys. We can try and get back into it, but that is an absolute shitter. Oh. There's one team I didn't want to lose to, man. It's these absolute fuckers. This is why I was so unhappy with the performances, Farhad. Yeah, I mean, look, we've let them back into it second half. There's no doubt about that. And they've now got the goal. And now we're throwing ourselves to the floor looking for free kicks. Don't like to see that. Maxi taken down again, but plays it in the... Get up, Maxi! Stop fucking complaining. We're a goal down, man. And a long shot from Fabian Schär, sails high and wide. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this game, guys. I can understand why Fabian Schär's hit it from there. He's certainly capable of doing it. But this is not looking good, guys. You've got about 4 or 5 minutes left of the game. I mean, it was a good finish. I think, looking at that, you know, Dubravka was a little bit far over to his right-hand side. I think he's got his positional play a little bit wrong there. But that is a real kick in the fucking teeth, that, like. That is a real kick in the teeth. I don't know what's going on here. There's another coming together of players. I'm not sure what Everton fans or Everton players are twisting that. Something happened off the ball. I don't know, but they're showing the goal again now. Lovely move by Calvert-Lewin. Played a lovely goal. I mean, you can't take it away. It was a good goal. Nice bit of interplay with Iwobi and Calvert-Lewin, and there you go. It's in the back of the net. And how many times do we say it? Take our foot off the gas, lose concentration again. In the last minutes of the game, we fuck it up again. I'm not sure what the hell is going on here. There seems to be a lot of confusion on the pitch. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. But again, time is just trickling down here. Manager of the Month awards a curse. Yeah. It certainly seems like that, doesn't it? That's renowned across the league when you lose a goal and then you win Manager of the Month and then suddenly you go on a couple of defeats. But fuck me, this is annoying. This is a bad one for me. We shouldn't be losing to these. Everton are a poor fucking side, man. And again, lapse of concentration again costs us. That's something that really needs improving moving forward. Long ball from Matt Targett. Chris Wood finally jumps and wins a header. Headed away by Everton. Bruno flicks it back now to Fabian Schär, who's pushing a lot further forward. Maxi's come onto this right-hand side now. Here he is on the ball. Cuts in, cuts out. He's going for the byline. He whips a ball in and we get a corner. Well, that's what we want to see from Maxi. Get to the byline, whipping crosses in. The attack has been useless. What does Gale have to do to get a chance? Wood cannot hit a barn door. And for a by guy, he is useless in the air. For a big guy, I suppose that's supposed to say Shana. Can't believe I'm seeing Eddie Howe hit. Pro Bruce chat. Yeah, I know. Don't deserve anything this second half. Maybe he's not. We haven't performed, but I don't see what Chris Wood gives us. I really don't, guys. I'm sorry. He scored one goal, fair enough. He couldn't fucking miss that, by the way. But come on. We've got nothing up front at the minute. Begovic has come out. Didn't get anywhere near it. He's given a goal kick. Smother me with a pair of smelly socks. I'm telling you. That was a corner, by the way. I'm too fucking depleted to even cry about it. Most of the games we won only had 30% possession. It's hard to hit on the break when you don't have the ball. You left it too late to put Maxi on. I really thought you would stuff the Toffees. Great stream, though. Good luck in the relegation fight, Toon, says John. Thank you, mate. Gordon's down again. Just wasting time now. Listen, it's what we would do. So, who are we to complain about fucking time wasting? It's exactly what we would do. This hurts, man, because Everton are shit. Everton are terrible. They're not a good side. They are not a good side. You have to let us Evertonians have it. We're about to go down. Maybe so. But, see, John, there's an Evertonian watching this stream. He knows that it's all banter. Banter. Andros Townsend comes on. We've got time's up, really. I think this goal kick, he might blow the full-time whistle. Sadly, we're a bit toothless in attack. We should have won today. It is. We are toothless up front. There's no doubt about that. I think we know that. I think we have to accept that, to be honest. We are toothless. Very toothless. But this one's a hard one to take. It really is. We are better than these. And we have let them back into it second half. Really. I mean, I don't see what Chris Wood offers. I mean, I'm seeing Johnson Grit County Paul just to skip Rat's comments, but really enjoy. Thanks, John. But please just take it as banter, man. It's nothing serious. Life is, with what's going on in the world, let's just have a bit of fun, eh? Let's just have a laugh. But thank you. Worst performance under Howe, this. Yeah, it is. I mean, second half has been absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. I mean, we surely we must have known how Everton were going to come out in the second half. We knew. Who's that twat who cost us the point? Tied himself up on a post. Yeah, it did actually seem to change after that, to be fair. We lost all momentum. And that's what fucking hurts. Good luck, guys, for the rest of the season. We need the win. You, Geordie's a sound man. Cheers, David. Thanks, buddy. I mean, I don't know where the referee's getting this extra time from now. 2 in a row, not good for morale. Look, hey, come on. We went 9 unbeaten. You know what I mean? We can do that again. Let's not get too down. Oh, just take the fucking throw in, man, will you? Just end it. There it is. The final whistle blows. And Everton have the 3 points with a 1-0 victory over Newcastle United. Listen, it is what it is. We've lost the game. We have to accept that. It was a very, very poor second half. I don't know actually what happened. The first half we looked really good. We were very positive. But again, it's very, very slack up front. I mean, it's fucking pathetic the way the Everton fans are celebrating, the Everton players are celebrating. Like, I don't get it at all. But, from a Newcastle point of view, is that going to send us down? Of course not. Everton have got a lot more work to do to avoid relegation. However, I think, did tired legs come into it? We talk about the match in general and the 3 games in 7 days. Has that finally caught up on us? Second half, did we look a bit too lackluster? Personally, we didn't seem to create anything in the second half. It was we went backwards. And when you powder puff up front, guys, you're going to struggle. You are going to struggle when you haven't got a striker up there. Chris Wood is not the answer. We know he's not the answer. It's very disappointing. We just lack that killer touch. Just seeing the league table now. I mean, Watford on 22 points. We're on 31, guys. We're still 9 points clear. We're not going down. No way are we going down. But if we'd have won today, we'd have gone to 12th in the table, which would have been quite incredible. But we're still, 2 points behind Leicester. I mean, they've got 3 games in hand, but we're 2 points behind Brighton in 13th, level on games with them. I'm not particularly worried about relegation. I'm just particularly worried about the performance tonight in the second half. It's just, it really, really went downhill for me. And I'm disappointed because I thought Everton were there for the taking, to be honest. And certainly in the first half, we would have said that. Half time, we were all still positive we were going to get something out of the game. But unfortunately, it went badly wrong because that hippie fucker tied himself to the goalpost, and it seemed to change momentum for some reason. We just lost the balance. I mean, Frank Lampard's going around screaming. Yes, I mean, Everton are poor, guys. I mean, if I was an Everton fan, I'd be quite worried. But I mean, we just, once again, it's just that 1 second of concentration that we lose, and boosh, we concede a goal just like we did at Chelsea. But it is what it is. No, it was a good goal. It was a nice goal, lovely combination work, and that's what you'd like to see as a football fan. Certainly for us, I wish we had a striker like Calvert-Lewin who could actually do that. But we haven't. Sorry, guys, I don't know where I went there. Just hit the wrong mouse button. Chris says that was pathetic from us. Yacindu says Everton have a tough schedule coming up. If Burnley plays well, Everton will surely get relegated. Yeah, it's not over. It really isn't over. But I don't know. Serious lack of goal scorers at the club. Indeed, I agree with that. As Bruce would say, we've got to dust ourselves down. we definitely have to dust ourselves down. We seem to play into their hands. Our midfield should have busted. They definitely didn't, although Bruno looked good in parts. He did. I think today it was bad management by Howe. ASM should have started, possibly, but we don't. Was he fit enough to start? I don't know. Chris says we're going to get fucking beat at this rate. 10 men are going to. Yeah, we've been beaten, Chris. It's over. Feet of lead equals Chris Wood. Shamrock says, sorry, Paul, it was coming. I could see it all second half, and we had no answer on the pitch, no leader to take the game by the scruff of the neck. I agree with that. I thought Joe Linton was quiet. So, yeah. John says clubs should have saved that. I thought he was a bit far over. I must admit, I thought he was a bit far over to his right. Adam, piss off, mate. What an arsehole. Charles says, don't blame ASM. He didn't play full 90 and had little to work with first 10 minutes he was on. Christopher says, no wonder how won't start Maxi. He done out when he came on, kept losing the ball, and their goal came from that. I'm not blaming Maxi. No way. Agree, Pedro, because Dwight Gale will score goals, bench Wood. Listen, I think something has to be done. Wood is not the answer. And to be fair, the ball isn't sticking. When we play the ball up, he's not holding it up. He's not holding it up and playing players in and allowing players to play football. He's losing the ball. It's coming back too quickly, and we're knackered. But blaming Dubravka, Ellis says, blaming Maxi, no. Dubravka needs replacing. Ronald says, the lads need this break. Hope they come back strong again. Guys, I think, we need to calm down a little bit here. You know what I mean? We've lost 2 games, fair enough. But we also were unbeaten in the previous 9 or 10 before that. Let's not, lose the plot here and start saying, such and such is crap, such and such. Let's not do that, guys. We know who the weak part of the team is. I think Eddie Howe made a mistake going with Emil Kraft tonight. I really do. And Chris Wood does not offer us anything up front. He works hard. I can't take his work rate away from him, but he's not good enough. He simply isn't good enough as a striker. And I think we realised, had Callum Wilson been on the pitch for some of these chances, we'd have been light years ahead of Everton tonight. There's no doubt about that. But come on, let's not lose the plot here, guys. Shana says ASM lost the ball for the goal, just saying. Andrew says, I'd rather have that lad Gordon on the left wing than ASM. You can see he likes to fire balls into the box. Should be playing Gale instead of Wood. Listen, I'm not going to disagree with that, but I think, we need somebody else. Maybe give one of the Dylan Stevenson, just throw him in. What harm can it do? It can't be as bad as Chris Wood, man. The most pro home team co-commentating I've ever heard, and the co-commentating was by Shearer. Change the bar name back to 9 bar. Newcastle should sign Popescu. Lack of quality up front, says Shearer. People need to chill. Back in December, we could only dream of being where we are now. We ain't going down, so good to have the 2-week break now and go again. I agree. We have got a 2-week break again. We get a time to chill out. They go on another warm weather break, come back stronger. Though thought you'd rage quitted. If form makes the 11, Wood needs to give over to Gale, as desperate as that is. We miss Shelvey more than we realise. I agree with that as well. Undoubtedly. There is no doubt in my mind that we miss John Joe. His creativity, and let's face it, his work rate has been fantastic lately as well. I just think everybody was screaming for Bruno to come back in, and when you look at it, the balance we had in the side when Shelvey, Willock, and Joe Linton were in there, that's when we were playing some of our better football. I'm not saying to leave Bruno out. I'm not crazy like that. I'm just saying it was a well-balanced team. Everton fan here, not the best game. It wasn't a great game, was it? No. But, you guys have got the 3 points and you've given yourselves a bit of hope. Christopher says, I'm sick of the talk about Wood's work for the team. He's here to score goals and he's not. I agree, 100%. Probably the sending off did them a favour. We certainly got them more riled up. We didn't lack effort or a plan. The lack of a goal scorer cost us the game. It is what it is. We move on. I think people have to realise that we haven't got a goal scorer. And why do you think we keep going on about Chris Wood? If he was banging in the goals, or playing well, we wouldn't have to, but he's not good enough. And I'm sorry, but if I'm sitting watching one of the players that I support, I'm sorry, I'm going to call him out if he's not playing well. And he's not a good player. He's not the kind of player we need. He's not a goal scorer. Nah, not for me. Ellis says Kraft shouldn't get another start, and taking Almiron off was a mistake. I agree with that. 100%. It should have gone the other way. Fraser should have come off for Maxi. And, I've been very critical of Almiron, but he did all right tonight. Gordon is useless. He just keeps diving and rolling about, totally useless. Rather be in our position than Everton's, no question. Damn right, Jason. 100%, my man. Not even want to control the game after the red card. Keep on losing the ball again and again. Yet again, British refs, pure terrible. I'm not blaming the referee for the defeat. Bring on Tottenham next game. Indeed. You just know somewhere out there, Jordan Pickford just explosively ejaculated as the final whistle went. Shamrock says, thanks, Paul. Disappointing night. Indeed it is. By the way, we will be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow night with the match review. So give us time to calm down a bit. Give us time to gather our thoughts and see where we go. So don't forget to tune into that one and have get yourself in the live comments. Bad performance, 10 men as well. A couple of mistakes at the back. Willock and Joe had quiet games. Ellis doesn't rate Dubravka. We missed John Joe tonight, says Martin. Gale is not the answer. We need CW back in. Well, Callum Wilson, not Chris Wood. That's a certainty. Forget Evan, worry about ourselves. 2-week break kick in, says Max. We were very, very poor, Paul. We got what we deserved. Yeah, we did, because we completely shut off. And that's that was kind of the old Newcastle United back again, just shutting down in the second half. I've been holding out for Wood, but you were right. Sadly, not good enough. He doesn't attack the ball like most strikers do. I thought J7 had not a bad game, not his best, but still a good game. He's clearly needing a break, though. That injury is a bit worrying. Dan Burns still our best performer. Ken says top and bottom, we don't have a fucking striker. Wood is total shit, and he calls himself a striker. I can't disagree. Dubravka's angles were horrible for their goal. We simply can't waste chances like that. Need a proper striker in the window. Are you doing a review video later tonight? It won't be tonight, mate. It's tomorrow night with me, Alex, and Danielle. I believe it's 8 o'clock that we start, so get yourself tuned in for that one. Honestly, Gale should be knocking Howe's door down, demanding to know why he's not getting a chance. Wood is fucking useless. Cesare says, I can't see why we're blaming Maxi on this. We didn't put away our chances when we were the better team. Yeah, we've got ourselves to blame as well, without a doubt. How does Wood win headers in our box, but not in their half? It's a very interesting stat, that. Wood's heading is terrible for a big guy. Wood is a means to an end. Look at the bigger picture. Can we not have digs for expressing an opinion? Yeah, exactly. Everyone's entitled to one. Bruno was good, but the class wasn't connecting to other players. Yes, all calm down, says Ellis. Everton shows spirit. They did show a bit of spirit, and you have to admit that, as much as I hate to, they did. They showed spirit to come back in the second half and showed, a lot of desire to get back in. They're in a relegation battle. They're in a worse position than us. And that's not getting our lot off. You know what I mean? For that performance in the second half. We were terrible. But, we have to look at the Everton side of it as well. Julie says, perspective, people have faith. How lot to learn, Wood, worst ever signing. War players are tired as well as hell. 3 games right after another. Chelsea, the last one before this. And the goal not long ago was avoiding relegation. A loss sucks, but we've come very far. Indeed, we have, Thomas. Give Gale a chance. We're forgetting that we lost so many games before. Maximum needs to fuck off. He was shit today and should have kept Almiron on, Paul. That was shit tonight. Indeed. Man of the match, Burn, Joe Linton, or Bruno. I think Burn again for me. He was out, just so commanding. Needed to get Bruno on the ball more. I agree with that, Jeff. I think he should have been on the ball more, but for some reason we didn't we didn't get him on the ball. How can you blame the keeper? Nutters, for Christ's sake. I'm not blaming the keeper. I think his angles were a bit dodgy, but I think even if he was at the right angles anyway, he would have scored. RPA, you really made us work for it. It's not like you folded or anything. Good play from both our squads. Yeah, well done, JT. Roll on transfer window, says Mars. I'm not really mad at the fact we lost, but the fact we lost to Everton. You're only as good as your last game. With us, it's 2. Disgrace of a performance, says Cameron. A few knee-jerk reactions flying about. A month ago, I'd have given me left plumb to be in this position. Yeah, you are completely right, of course. You know, you always get this, and this is the thing with Newcastle fans. You know, we go on a fantastic run, get ourselves out of the muck, but as soon as, you know, things turn and we maybe lose a couple of games, you know, people are jumping on the hate bandwagon for certain people as well. Now, people may say, oh, yeah, but you're having to go with Chris Wood. I'm not hating on him, though, am I? You know, I'm just saying he's not good enough. That doesn't mean I hate him. That's not hating on someone. It's an opinion. He's not good enough. You know, and I've never taken anything away from Chris Wood's work rate or anything like that. But he is not the striker that we need right now. He's just not. You know, and people can say, oh, he holds the ball up or he does it. He doesn't. He doesn't win the ball. He doesn't hold the ball up. He doesn't bring anybody into play. You know, somebody tell me what he actually does. And you can't come and say he takes, oh, he brings defenders away from other players. Well, he doesn't. Because Maxi gets the ball when he's come on. He's still got 3 around him. So it's like Wood's pulling any players left, right, and centre. So that argument is straight down the shitter, to be honest. Shana says, Willock, Joe, Wood were terrible today. Thanks to that Mackham who tied himself to the post. Usual NUFC getting beat late on. V says this was poor all round, not one singular player. Everton, one shot on target, 1 goal. That's disappointing. Daniel says, Wood is shit. Where the fuck is Wilson? Footing about on the beach. Everton are the worst team in the league. Well, he's on his way back, Daniel. Don't worry. Louis says, would give my opinion on the game, but it will just be a bunch of swear words. Wood is a championship player. We've improved massively. Bossed the game until the tosser stopped the game. Yeah, that did seem to change the momentum, without a doubt. Which is sad, really, that some kind of hippie fucker has to ruin a game of football. But anyway, V says, Paul, your commentary was the best thing about this match. Thanks, V. Really appreciate that. Side note, watch your own post-match channel, surely. Stephen says, if Chris Wood is a centre forward, I'll show my arse in Fenwick's window. Yeah. The reason the loss hurts more is because we were not used to losing 2 games in a row. Heads up, trip to Dubai should help. And we need Trippier, says Lewis, definitely. But that is it tonight, guys. That is it for the watch-along. We had over 1,000 watching at one stage, which is just blows my mind. Thank you so much for being part of it. I really, really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the show, please don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe if you're new. Pushing towards that 10K, not far away now, which will be absolutely fantastic. But thank you so much to everybody that's tuned in. Thank you so much to the mods who have once again monitored the chat perfectly during the last 3 hours that we've been on air. So thank you very, very much. And absolute credit to the channel you are. You can join the Toon Review as well by hitting the join button underneath the video, or the link is in the description. Thank you to everybody that sent super chats. Thank you to everybody that's also joined the Facebook group. If you are on Facebook and you want to be part of the Toon Review on there, look for the Toon Review, click the join button. Please make sure that you agree to the terms of the group, and one of myself or the mods will then let you join. And of course, you can be part of it on Instagram as well. So don't forget to start following on Instagram. And a massive shout out as well to our sponsors, Geordie Riffs, premium guitar lessons for beginners and children, based here in the good old northeast of England, offering guitar repairs and servicing, on which they're offering 10% off your first one of each. They're also offering a first guitar lesson completely free of charge. And they also have a recording studio available for you as well. You can find them at geordieriffs.co.uk, at Geordie Riffs on Instagram, or at Geordie Riffs Official on Facebook. So thank you to Grim and Natalie for their continued support. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. Unfortunately, it's not the result we wanted. But join myself, Danielle, and Alex tomorrow night, where we'll pick the bones out of it. I'm sure it's going to be quite a heated discussion on certain players. So join us. I think it's 8 o'clock, but just check on the YouTube channel, and we'll see you tomorrow night. But thanks again for tuning in, guys. Take care.